Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the host of the Happy Hour, Chris Lane Sr.
Complicated, faded, respect for you as dissipated. Really thought you were my friend, but soon it all began to end. Got no time for play pretend. You seem to think that I need you, but you're wrong, and there's nothing I can do. But I've moved on, survey the mess that you have made. Can't you see I'm gone? You fired the shot. Did you not seem surprised when I said goodbye? Jaded, jaded, anticipated, jaded, I'm jaded. Forgiveness is overrated. I dropped everything to run your race, just to have it thrown back in my face. Don't you know you're easily replaced? You seem to think that I need you, but you're wrong, and there's nothing I can do. I've moved on, survey the mess that you have made. Can't you see I'm gone? Dissatisfied, was it your pride that got denied? So you burn inside. Jaded, faded, and now humiliated. Faded, faded. You should have appreciated, like a child you left and you went home, and now you sit there all alone. Was it worth the hate you've grown? You seem to think that I need you, but you're wrong, and there's nothing I can do. But I've moved on, survey the mess you have made. Can't you see I'm gone?
Well, that was a really weird ending to that video. I didn't realize it cut off that abruptly, but there we are. So, hi everybody. How we doing? Let's go to this one. Hi. Oh my goodness. Well, we're off to a great start. That was a clip from Lori Mishmash's show on last Friday, and I played live, Vince played live, and she was kind enough to clip that, and it was really a little clipped. didn't quite get to the finish line on that one, but that's all right. was cool of her to do, and kind of working on making sure my sound is going good for FlowerFest, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I'll say hi to people in the chat, and just a heads up. I don't know how long the show's going to go tonight, and I say that because I was over taking care of my son. He had just a nasty, nasty stomach flu earlier in the week, so I brought him soup and Pedialyte and some crackers and everything, and nursed him through it. But I never get sick, so I wasn't worried about it being exposed. But I'm showing signs that maybe I picked up maybe just a little bit of that bug. So if the screen goes dead for a few minutes, it's because I wandered off to the restroom, and I'll be back. But hopefully we won't encounter that. But just heads up, weird things happen on the stream sometimes, so just wanted to let you know. So let's say a hi to everybody that's here tonight. I see Mr. Hugh Caldwell. How are you? From parts of Scotland around Glasgow. Good to see you. And of course, my super mod, Camellia from down under. The Dog Paw, a denizen of the Texas now. How are you? Not visible. I see you. Poisoned Whales, how are you? Good to see you this evening. Jaden, hello. And hello. And let's see. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody I saw so far. Of course, we've got some lurkers, and we love our lurkers long time. So don't feel like you have to participate in the chat, but you're always welcome to jump in. And as usual, we're in my chat. If you're on Dom's channel right now, you're probably the only one. So Brad Example, if you're over there, I don't know if Brad is, but we'll talk about Brad later. Because poor Brad had an adventure here recently. Yeah, sometimes. More often than not. How about that? Truth in advertising. So, what are you wearing? I'll show you what I'm wearing. My Camp G-May shirt. And why am I wearing my Camp G-May shirt? Partially because nanner, I have one, and chances are you don't. Because only Jammy winners get the t-shirt, and I was fortunate enough to win a Jammy 2 years ago on the Camp G-May program. And this next week, April 12th, is FlowerFest. And not the huge concert that Kurtfest is going to be, but going to be a great show. Really good quality performers, including maybe a couple people that have not performed previously on any of the Camp G-May things. I'm not sure. There was a couple tenuous ones there, but looking forward to playing it. Finally, I went through a period there a couple weeks ago where my live sound was just, the signal was weak, and I have no idea why. And now it's better and strong and the way it was before. And I still have no idea why. I didn't change anything. I didn't, other than the normal reboot of the computer every once in a while. But that did nothing. But for whatever reason, it's nice and crisp and doing what it's supposed to do now. So happy about that, and looking forward to playing the show along with many of my friends. Dom is playing the show. Dom is probably going to drop by a little later this evening. Hey, Frank Turzo, how you doing? I don't know if Frank's playing the show or not. I think so, but I'm not 100%. Well, speak of the devil. There you go, Camp G-May. And I will be playing a Gary May song later this evening. But yeah, of course, the plug. We love the Camp G-May channel. It's just a fun place to be. I am there most every Saturday night. Now, occasionally, like a couple weeks ago, inadvertently got a little liquored up, and it wasn't my best performance. But that's why it's great every week. And I showed up last week and was drinking coffee and was sober as a pudge, or however that you say that. Sober as a judge, but my my family, late father-in-law was in fact a judge. And so he always used to say something like "Pobra's a Sudge" or something like that. It was kind of a family joke. But yeah, showed up last week and the sound was happening, and I was happy. It was all good. So yeah, there you go. Frank is playing. So you don't want to miss Frank Terzo, folks. And the thing about it is, you get 3 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs, 6 songs, depending on the song length, from every performer. So that's what's really good. So if you like you some Frank Terzo, and who doesn't, you're going to get 4, 5, 6 Terzo songs. You'll get a heaping helping of the Domfather. So that is always good. And let's see, missed it. There it is. Ha! Hugh Caldwell is on the comeback trail, boys and girls. He has battled some serious issues with his joints and everything. He's getting properly medicated, and poor Hugh has not really been able to play guitar since last September. And given his mountain of skills, it was a crime against nature. But he's getting better, and he played a little bit last week on Lori's Guitar Challenge, which was fantastic. First time we've heard him play in a while, because he had a cool new pedal, and he wanted to play with the pedal, and it was really cool. And I think he's doing a little something for me, so that's just good. Good to see that. Hey, Epi, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining us this evening. All right. Yeah, better play Mama. Absolutely. Yeah, it's great to have Hugh back. Everybody's missed Hugh. This getting old stuff, it absolutely isn't. And I'll bore everybody with, a little bit of, I'm consciously keeping the one eye open tonight, but if I have to look hard in the chat, I do have to squint a little bit. And that's just par for the course. For those of you who don't know, I was recently diagnosed with myasthenia gravis, which is a autoimmune disease that attacks the nerve muscle connection. Usually manifests itself in people's eyes first. You get the droopy eyebrow like you see on me, and double vision. Now, it doesn't happen for everybody, but that's usually. And so I've had double vision for pretty close to a year now. And at first my eye doctor thought it was something else, which is fairly common with people of our age. But as we got along, and when he saw the eyebrow start to drop down like 2 months ago, he said, we need to run some tests, and the tests seemed to confirm that. So I will be seeing the neurological specialist on May 8th and, start whatever treatment. But yeah, it's a fairly rare, in the autoimmune category, it's fairly rare. And thus far I'm doing fine other than the vision. Now, it does have the possibility it can progress and affect other muscles. So people sometimes will have trouble swallowing or speaking or breathing or walking. These are not good things, obviously. But I'm fortunate in that, kind of the canary in the coal mine, I sing every day. So if I was feeling any weakness or anything in there, I'd know it right away, and I could tell my doctors. But yep, that's the little medical update. I go see them. I see my primary this week, and I'll go over with him too. And then I see the specialist on May 8th, and like you, hope to get some treatment and get feeling a little bit better. So appreciate it, Epi. It's that's where we're at. But my wife has had autoimmune disease for a very long time, so it's not unknown to me. I kind of know what to deal with it, and you learn to live with it, and with a little medication and everything, and a little bit of luck, you get on with your life. So yeah, it really does. The older you get, the more this getting old thing, seems to speed up. Crazy, right? Yeah, you know what, Doc? That was just the joke. I mean, my uncle is 95 right now, and my mother is 85. And, longevity runs in my family. With this particular diagnosis, that may cut a few years off. It's possible. But, what are you going to do? I eat pretty good, take care of myself mostly, except when I overserve myself every once in a while. But, and then I wake up the next day and get on with it. So, yeah, there's so many things involved in that. Some of it's just dumb luck. There's accidents. And was having a discussion with Brad Example, and for those of you who don't know, he's up in Canada right now. I mean, he lives in Canada, obviously, but he took a almost 12-hour road trip to meet up with one of his old bands, and they're playing a show this weekend. And that was very cool, and they're taking pictures and everything. And I got thinking about it, though, because I've got some of my old band pictures, and the number of those guys that I know are dead is pretty high. It's kind of, automobile accidents, poor decisions, whatever. For all I know, there may be a few more of them that are no longer with us that I'm just not aware of. But, if we're all still here and around, that's a good thing. So, yeah. Yeah, that is slight. I think I weighed 145 when I was probably in 6th grade, maybe 7th grade. Yeah. Anywho, we got some things to talk about, and I will have I'll have some more folks. Like I said, Dom is going to stop by at some point tonight and hang out a little bit. We'll probably talk about his new guitar. If you haven't caught him live, like this last Sunday or on G-May's last week, his new Martin is friggin' awesome. God, does it sound good. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. Not a Martin guy per se, but I'd own one of these. I mean, I can't believe how good it sounds for live streaming. It is really quite impressive. And it's just configured for it. You plug it in and you go. So it is very, very impressive. And maybe we'll do a little guitar porn and show and tell later when he comes. And again, I may have another guest or two stop by. I made a few invites, but very informal tonight. We're just gonna hang and chat about whatever. Gonna play a couple of videos, a couple new songs that I caught last week on either Pete John's show or Thomas Christ's show that I liked, and I kind of grabbed them and set them aside. And we'll do that. And like I said, I'm gearing up for FlowerFest. I've started working on my set list, and I always write out a set list and then I play it and then I time it and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm about halfway through that. And I think I'm pretty sure I know all what I'm going to play, including, and it'll be a one-time only, but a brand new song. And this is my contribution to the Russ 8889 Benefit Cancer album. And this one is for the Canadian Cancer Trust, I believe it's called. Or, let me look real quick, because I know the answer. Yeah, I know the answer, and yet here I am struggling for it. I got too damn many windows that I keep open. Jade Star. There it is. Childhood Cancer Canada is the name of the organization this time. And again, for those of you who've hanging out in the cave with Bin Laden and are not aware, we did one last year for cancer sufferers in the UK, and we're doing the Childhood Cancer Canada right now. Later this year, this fall, I believe, we'll be doing one for the Americans, and then Australia. So we're gonna going to do some benefit albums, and the music gets played in the hospitals for the kids and their parents and all the staff, and it's really a cool thing. And I'm very pleased that I'm able to contribute again this year. And I guess I'll go ahead and announce it now. Tomorrow, again, I'm self-promoting like a son of a gun tonight, and I'm terrible at self-promotion, so this is new and exciting. But my song on last year's album, I finally got around to making the video for it. And I'm going to premiere it tomorrow night on Lori's show. So we'll have a new video from me. It'll have my Music for Life song from last year, and I will, a one-time only, play live my new song on FlowerFest. And then nobody will hear it again until the album comes out sometime in the next 2 months. So that's what I'm up to right now. Let's say hi to Rhodey. Mike from Rhodey's Jam Cave is in. Hello, how are you, Michael? Good to see you. Speaking of old guys, I like Mike a lot because he's actually older than I am. And I always go back and forth on this. I think either Dogpaw is 1 year or 2 years older than me, or he's 1 or 2 years younger than me, and I'm one of them. But we're very much contemporaries. But luckily we have Mike around who's older than all of us. So I think he sold Leo Fender some wood, pretty sure. And no, I'm sorry, Dogpaw. That is... Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you live your life right and everything, but there's accidents, and that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, that's what it was. You're 2 years older than me, so all right. Good. Well, now I'm feeling like a spring chicken with you guys. Like Rodney Dangerfield said, the best way to feel thin is hang out with really, really fat people. So, I'm just going to hang out with people that are older than me, and then I'll still feel like a kid. It'll be fantastic. Fantastical. Oh, I got another old fart. Thank God. I mean, I'm just getting younger by the second with all you guys. You're great. Now, if Zach Thong shows up, then that'll drop the medium age way the hell down. But all right. Well, it's nice to have some aged veterans around. Hey, let's say hi to somebody who's joining us from far, far away. Everybody say good evening or good morning, depending on where you are in the world, to Hugh Caldwell.
Hello, sir.
How are ya?
I'm really good, pal. Really good.
I'm so glad to hear that, man. It's been a struggle for you, and I am so glad you're doing better, man.
Yeah, well, the last couple of days have been really great. I've had a few things been adapted in my house and stuff like that. It's making things easier.
Nice.
And the greatest thing is, for the first time since November, I haven't had to take any painkillers.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is really great. Oh, yay!
Feeling good.
Okay, well, that is fantastic. I am so glad to hear that. Because you've been riding that roller coaster as they were trying to figure out. Yeah. The medications that are effective and not effective.
Yeah, well, you've seen the pictures I've sent.
Yeah.
How bad it was.
Yeah, Hugh has come a long way. So, and there's everybody's link. Go and check out Hugh's music over there. Give Hugh's music some love. Because sometimes Hugh and I are in the background of shows going, boo, nobody loves us, and we suck, and should eat some worms. But Hugh's got a lot of great music. And, of course, he's had all these fantastic collaborations over the years with so many people. I mean, Lori's Mishmash is just the tip of the iceberg. You have played with a lot of cool people. Jerry Gomes, the stuff you've done with Jerry Gomes is outstanding.
Yeah, Jerry's like a kind of genius.
Yeah, he's a good songwriter, and you know that you two work very well together.
Yep. Yeah, love work. Jerry is like we had it off from the start, and we kind of just blend well with our taste in music.
Yeah, that's always helpful.
Mm.
There you go. See, Doc knows. Yeah, I love Pinball Wizard. That was a great one.
Says Doc, who was doing the windmills.
Yeah. I mean, people don't know truly how hard that is to do and not bash your friggin', you know, I mean, Townsend bashed himself a lot, but he's been doing it for 50 years.
Yeah.
You know, some of that showman stuff, you know, the swinging the microphone around like Daltrey did.
Yeah.
That is not easy to do.
Yeah. The joke going about when we did that cover of Pinball Wizard was there were still pieces of Doc's skin sticking to the ceiling.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I mean, again, that's... Well, see, I'm great, Frank, because I understand Hugh perfectly, and he could sit here and say "great" all the time, you know, and I've just...
Great.
Yes, great. That's one of the favorite things he says, and the other was, yeah, no. He just throws you the curve. Yes, no. Love it. It is a delight. The Scottish accent is, to my ear, absolutely delightful.
I tell you, what I do really well is swear words.
I bet that's magical. You know, in a magically delicious kind of way.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, you should share that every once in a while. I mean, rock and roll hurts people. It's a hard to do. Even just shooting these stupid videos that we do sometimes, you know, there people fall, you know. I washed my green screen today because, you know, I reconfigured my office a little bit, and because I ordered a legitimate stand for my green screen.
Uh-huh.
Heretofore, boys and girls, and again, I'll pull back the curtain, I had a piece of PVC pipe. Well, that's not true. I had two pieces, and I had a union, because my thought was, you know, it's my office. I need to take this up and down. Well, I stream enough that I just quit taking it up and down, but it was on top of one of my bookshelves and then on another bookshelf, and it was just strewn across.
Right,
I mean, it was so half-assed. It was unbelievable. But I've got an actual real stand now, which allowed me to set it back just a little bit. So I've actually got a teeny bit of room.
Okay.
You know, G, May, and Brad Example are always saying, God, you should get back a little bit so we can see you play the guitar. Well, I couldn't because the green screen was literally right behind me. But now,
right,
I can actually go back that far. So
cool.
Woo. So I'll debut that on FlowerFest too. You'll actually see me play guitar.
My second bedroom was always the green screen room, and it is now full of gear.
Yeah.
So when I do a new video, hopefully soon, it will be in my living room.
Now this gives me, before I had to literally put a piece of tape on the floor to make sure I stood on it.
Yep.
Because otherwise the guitar head was out of the shot or I was cutting off my other elbow or everything. Now I can move back just a little bit. And
cool.
So I still have to put the tape on the floor so I'm standing in the right spot. But if I'm off, 6 inches or something, I'll still be in the shot.
Right.
Because there ain't nothing worse than, shooting some of that stuff and then getting it and going, I
Yeah.
got to do it all over again.
Do
Son
all
of a
the
bitch.
hard work and you get back and you review the video and it looks great, and then you get this one bit, you go, oh no.
Oh, exactly. Oh, indeed. Oh, well, I was saying about the green screen, and I pulled it up and I realized that the cats had barfed on a part of it.
Oh.
So I ran it through the washer and got all the wrinkles out and everything. So it was just good to clean it. I don't know when they chucked on it, but clearly they like to get behind it and sneak in my office, and apparently one of them yagged on it when I wasn't paying attention.
Oh dear.
So.
Hello, Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy, there you go. There's a link. If you're not subscribed to Scotty Butters, he's one of them Canadians. And as a rule,
Canadians.
other than Frank Terzo and Gary and Butters and Brad Example, but other than those guys, I don't like promoting Canadians. But in this case, I think we should. He's a good dude.
There's more Canadians in the world than there is ants.
Yeah, seemingly, and they all play guitar. Yeah, the Brad Example story. Oh my goodness, this poor again. He's up playing with his old band because Brad is Brad. The weather has been crap in Canada and the U.S. Canada, there was a bunch of people without power. They had a terrible late or early spring snowstorm up there. Brad Example's out driving around in it, and he's got like 12 hours to go.
Yep.
He's driving, and he sent pictures. Now, I'm a born native of Colorado. I've driven in shitty weather my entire life, and I'm looking at it going, ooh, man, if I don't think I would go out on that road.
Don't go there. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was out, and he's doing, 25 miles an hour basically, because that's all the faster he could go. And still ended up sliding off the ditch. And
Right.
the cops had to get him and, take him back to town. He was going to sleep in his car like a dumbass, and it was the equivalent of -2 Fahrenheit. So,
Wow.
yeah, that probably wouldn't have ended well. So I'm glad the cops grabbed him. He finally made it to his gig and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, the weather, our good friend Crimson Crux has basically been hiding in his basement for a week because the tornadoes through Ohio and
Every
Kentucky,
single night.
ridiculous. Yeah, the weather is shit. Well, I'm getting snow right now. There's about 2 inches because, Denver.
The weird thing is a lot of people think that over in Scotland that the weather's always kind of really bad. For the past week and a half, it's been really, really sunny.
That's good. Well, it was sunny yesterday. It was very nice. And today it's snowing because it's Colorado. That's just how it works here. Hey, sneaky, lurking and mixing. Hi, James. How's James Myers tonight?
Yeah. Our favourite drummer.
Yeah, good to see you, James. Yeah, it's nice that we've made some new friends here this year. We got James has joined us. That's been fantastic. I've actually never been to Canada. I could have hocked a loogie into Canada. I got close enough, but this was during the COVID stuff, and I was on the Going to the Sun Road, which is in Glacier National Park, and the border was still closed. So we drove up to it, waved at it, but yeah, we couldn't go into Canada.
Dog Pa is saying so you got 3 of your 6 days of the sun in Scotland this year. We actually get a really nice summer every single year.
Yeah, a little more temperate, right? You never get too hot, never too cold.
Yeah, it's not quite like Tenerife in Spain or anything like that, but
yeah,
it's warm enough, and the summer will go through like early June to almost August,
Yeah, this is, same. That's Colorado. 4 seasons in one day. I mean, you can get 4 seasons in a couple hours.
Yeah, we get that too as well.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, in the back of my truck, I have winter survival gear and sunscreen and, shovels, and you never know.
Yeah.
Some water, emergency rations. Okay, one more. Is one more of my viewers not a subscriber to Scotty Butters Music? If you're not, help a brother out, because he's a good dude, and you like his music. He plays, comes on the shows, plays a lot of covers. He knows a ton of covers, but he's got a couple original songs, and you know how I feel about originals, and they're quite good. So, he's got a guitar.
I was just going to say, I got offered £900 for this guitar today, and I've decided to accept.
So it's going away. All right.
So it's a Eastman E10D Adirondack top thing guitar.
Nice.
This thing?
All right. Well,
Really nice backing sides, as you see.
Oh, yeah. Sexy. Well, speaking of guys with new guitars, how about this guy?
Aha. Whoa,
Hey, y'all bastards. What's going on?
Dom, what's going on, brother?
Hey there. Hello there. What's up, Hugh?
Is that the guy with the guitar with bracing that looks like honeycomb?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That is.
Well done, mate, for getting that guitar. That's a cracking buy. Well done.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah.
It sounds so flippin' good. I mean, if it plays physically
plays
half
really,
as good as it
that's,
sounds.
That's one of the big reasons why I kept teetering between back from Martin to Taylor, and Martins just feel really good in your hands,
Nice.
Though they have that old sound, Dom. That proper guitar sound.
Yeah, well, that's what I was from having both for so long. I was like, I wanted to find an inroad. I wanted to find something that was kind of a better meld of very, very forward thinking, but very in the past. And this really seemed to fit the bill pretty good. So I'm super happy with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Not to mention, it's like very. It has extremely modern electronics in it.
Yeah,
so,
that's the thing. It just sounds amazing.
My Taylor, which sounds really good, it still has a pickup system from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
This thing's got microphones in it, and it's wild shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A microphone in the sound hole is a huge thing for playing live, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's really designed to be a player's guitar out there,
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll see if
You
poor
can
Frank wanted to
blend
go
it
to
so
bed, but you pulled him back, Dom.
What's going on?
That's what you
Brian?
Italian guys do. Just when I think I'm out, I'm back in again.
Hey, I had a Mamma Mia sandwich for lunch today.
Did you?
Oh,
Better choice than
2 hours later, I was going, oh, Mamma Mia, I feel like crap. I cannot digest supersod anymore.
no, dude. I'm basically not eating lunch anymore. I'm just eating a decent breakfast and just being done with it. And wait
I
until
flip
dinner.
flop. I love breakfast. One of the best things about living in New York is getting an egg sandwich from a deli,
Oh, no doubt, man. That would be fantastic. See, I promised food, folks. Here we are.
Hey.
That's what we do.
Old
back.
habits died hard.
Well, but you know what? We all got to eat, and some people eat for pleasure. Some people eat just to stay alive. And, I'm a mix of both. I mean, I like to eat, but
I like to say, our age, we don't have that many pleasures available anymore. So
exactly.
I'll never turn down a good sandwich.
Yeah, Dom, I was going to mention
What's up?
my girlfriend, her friend's father, who is Italian. We went out for a night out in the town. And when we came back, he made us the upside down pizza. So the
Upside down
sauce
pizza.
is on top. So it's
Okay.
like sauce, and then below that is the meat. You know, it's like flipped kind of thing.
Okay, so the dough and all the whatever they put on, and then the sauce.
No, I
Yes.
think you mean they put sauce down and they put the dough over it? Is that what you're saying, or you mean
No. It's the pizza dough.
It's like the cheese and then the meat and then the sauce on top of it.
All the topping is upside down,
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
and
gonna
it's
say,
it's
yeah.
cooked in like a deep tray. Mm-hmm. And when it comes out of the oven, you've got all the kind of beautiful, crispy, dark bits all around the outside. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was unbelievable.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that. I would definitely
Oh,
try
yeah.
it.
Both the Italian guys and the Irish guy were confused there for a minute.
Yeah. Well, he will also talk to a Scottish guy about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I was giving him a lot of latitude.
Yeah, well, I got it. You know, like the
Hey,
Chinese guys, burritos experts.
You are all left ear.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, Hugh? You're like
Again?
coming through mine.
Yeah.
Sugar.
You don't
I didn't-
mention that to
I didn't
him?
want- No, I wasn't going to mention it because it was doing it the other night, and
I
we're
wish
having
you
a
did,
nice
Chris.
conversation. Well,
That happened last Friday with Laurie, and I don't know why that's happening.
just the guy. It's not that, you know, it's fine.
No,
Your
well,
volume
it's not
level's
fine
good.
to me because it's
Well,
like,
yeah, but
I need to sort it. Oh, right, okay.
I would have told you after the show. But yeah, we're
Sure,
having a
mate.
nice
Aye.
conversation. So
I know.
good.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
This ain't a sound show. This is a sit around and chat about
Sure thing.
being old in guitars show.
Yes. Olden guitars. Olden guitars. So what
I
else
can hear
new
everything
today, Hugh?
in beautiful stereo too.
Well, beautiful being a
Yeah.
relative.
How you
term.
feeling, Hugh? I see you drove over there.
Yep. Aye. Oh, aye. Aye.
Yeah,
aye.
back there.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling
Yeah,
fantastic, Dom.
good.
The last couple of weeks, especially, I've got off the painkillers, and I'm just on the normal arthritis meds, and I'm feeling fantastic.
That's great. I am
Excuse
so
me.
happy
That's
hear
good
that.
to hear. That is good
Yeah.
to hear.
Been a long journey, but that's what it is with that. You know, my sister-in-law has had rheumatoid arthritis for 20 plus years, and they're still trying to get her medications dialed into the, because she'll get something that works for
Good night, Fred.
for her a couple years, and then not so much, and it's just it's tough.
Nice
Yeah.
one, Doc.
So you were just saying as I was coming on, you sold that guitar, the one you were just holding, Hugh.
No, I've not sold it. No, sorry. Start again. Yeah, I've accepted it. I've not sold it yet, but I've accepted the offer. Yeah.
Of you, so you're selling it then.
Yep.
You've
sold.
found a
Yep,
buyer. Okay,
Pretty much
yeah.
sold. Yeah.
Isn't that what I start off saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, but in 100% until he gets the money and he ships it, it's not sold.
Through
Yeah,
a site privately. How did you come to do? Because I have so many guitars I would like to sell.
It was through I've got a kind of network of friends that we buy and sell between a lot of us, so it's kind of private kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Done it for years. I actually stopped selling and buying over a year ago or two, but I just wanted rid of that, and somebody really wanted it, so I thought, let's do a deal.
There you go.
That's great.
I like to think I haven't bought many, but then I'm like, no. In the last 2 years, I bought 4,
Yeah.
but 2 were I just couldn't pass it up because a guy I knew was moving, and he gave me an American Strat to mess around with. and I forgot I even had it. And he was like, "Dude, we're moving soon.
Can
Do
I
you
get the
wanna
guitar
buy
back?
it?" And I was like, "Man, I totally forgot about it." And he was like, "I'm just trying to get rid of, I got like a Les Paul I want to get rid of too." And I was like, package deal. And I think I bought them both for like $3,000. So, but those are like the first two I want to sell though, because don't need them.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't need them and you're not using them, I've acquired more than I've gotten rid of in the last few years.
I hung on to them for as long as I have because I have, well, what if one of my kids wants to play guitar,
Yeah.
But at some point I'll have to accept the fact that they are not going to follow in Dad's footsteps.
No.
Not that they should, but God damn you bastards, one of you could have wanted to play guitar for
well,
me.
and they probably will later after you sell the guitars for sure.
Yeah,
The
probably.
weird thing I found is I had like quite a few guitars that were kind of good guitars, but on the kind of lower price point.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted to get rid of them because I was kind of trading up and getting better guitars. And every single time I offered somebody, do you want a guitar? Do you want a guitar? People were like, "Nah, you're okay."
Yeah.
And when I was like young, I would have bit your hand off to get a guitar,
Oh yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Almost
change.
anyone who really wants one, everyone knows they want one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
ever just, it's like, who cares about a guitar if you don't really want to play it,
Yeah.
And someone didn't go, "Hey, would you like a guitar?" And he went, no. We were like, I was begging my parents, please, 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 I'll do anything you want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Gotta
my kids are not doing that.
have done a terrible job
Like I said,
highlighting comments here. Contraband Joe, how are you? Welcome.
What's going on?
Drunk Canadian reporting for duty. All right.
Oi.
We salute you. And you're Mountie-ish. Pretty much. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Where'd he go?
Ooh.
Where'd you
That
go?
what part of the outback is he buried in? Asking
While
for a
you
friend.
were away visiting family?
Oh, see?
those
Was
two
he your
words,
ex at the time?
He would have been.
Santa Cruz are
Or is
amazing
that what led up
guitars.
to it? Yeah, they're beautiful guitars.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's why Aussie should still have guns for that one reason. So could shoot that bastard. What? That's horrible. That just makes me angry.
Yeah, man.
Come on now. All right,
But
Frankie, we'll
I
see
do
you
want to
in-
know that. Was
well.
he your ex when he sold it, or was he your husband when he sold it, and that's why he became your ex? Because that kind of is,
Yeah.
I won't just throw out one of my wife's pocketbooks, even though she has way too many of those.
No, this is the thing.
There's
Oh,
still
no,
like
that's-
certain boundaries.
Yeah, it should have been. Oh my goodness. Well, that hurts my heart.
Tune in
Amelia.
next week.
Yeah, we'll find out more.
Okay, no,
Okay.
all right. So they were not exes at the time. I was
Yeah,
going to say,
that's-
what's your ex getting in your house? Change
Yeah,
the
well,
locks.
Oh my goodness. That is hard to hear.
I tell you, one thing, my girlfriend Evelyn bought me a pendant that's like a guitar case thing with 3 wooden picks inside,
Oh, okay.
and she really hates guitars, and so she must like me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, yeah. She hates guitars, but she likes you. Yeah, that's a tough place to be if you don't like guitars over at Hugh's house, because Hugh has still a guitar or two.
Indeed.
We're gonna hang like 3 up in the family room. She actually said, like, why don't we let if they're just sitting in the case? Why don't we hang some of them up? So
Not a bad idea. I mean,
Yeah.
they're great
trying to
decorations.
think which ones.
Well, you should hang 3 that you're not playing right now, but you might. And maybe seeing them, you might pick them up.
Well, there's only one electric guitar out of all I have that I love, and that's that sweet tone from Jackson. All the rest, like what I'll probably do is I'll keep my first my Washburn. I'll keep that one because I've had it since I was 16. And I'll probably keep the ones that I can't really sell or couldn't get much for. And
Yeah.
then the real, the good ones, I'll see if I can sell them.
I mentioned you earlier, Zach. We were talking about how
Exactly.
old we all are, and here you are bringing down the median age. So
Yeah,
thank you
I
for
know.
that. Just dropped it down. We're now down in our late 50s now that Zach has showed up. So thank you.
If I could just, if anybody's looking for a really, really amazing electric guitar that does pretty much everything, the Ibanez AZ series. This is one I've played a lot recently.
I like the wood grain.
Yeah, that's a good looking guitar.
And the thing about this guitar is it's the neck. It's like just blends in with your hand and it's like, plays like butter,
Yeah, it's funny which ones feel good and which ones don't. Like I have like a total shredder Jackson H2D2, super fast, but it's a real varnish neck. And
Yeah.
I'm a sweaty Italian man, and after a while, I swear my hand is just like it stops moving on it.
Yeah.
So I have to like wipe it down too much and stuff. And then I bought another guitar, and it has an unfinished neck. It's just smooth sanded wood, and it feels so
Nice.
good,
Right.
So who knows? Who knows what you're gonna like?
Well, and even with the smooth finish, I mean, they're different. Some of the urethanes are different from some of the polyurethanes, and they feel a little different.
Yeah.
Just gotta play them.
Yeah, you get some people. Some people say like a gloss neck is kind of sticky. It depends on the weather a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the same time,
Hey, Charlie.
like you get like a satin neck or a semi-gloss neck. They're all kind of different,
Yeah. Well, I would imagine some of it had to do with I hadn't like played in forever in like
Yeah.
20 years, and then I started playing, and I was sure I was gripping it like I had a death grip on the thing,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, probably the strings were just like, dude.
No,
Like,
believe it or not, man, the strings were perfect. I mean, the strings were 20-something years old, too. And it was in tune when I took it out of
crazy.
the case.
Oh, man.
My Charvel Warren D Martini, the guitar I've got that's the kind of snake print
Yeah.
on the front.
Sexy.
When I was playing that with the band, my mate played it when I first bought it, and he hadn't played it for like 4 years, and then he played it again, and he goes, it plays as if there's no finish on it at all.
Right.
It's like it's so effortless to play. I said, well, just the natural oils in your hand have just wore it away and made it smooth.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Well, that's how you finish a lot of wood. You just oil it. So indeed. Well, I found we got talking about Pinball Wizard. I went and dug up the video because, dadgummit, it's fun. Let's see Hugh and the Dog Paw and some other people you may know, and let's listen to him play Pinball Wizard, shall we? Here we go.
Fruit.
we go. Dumb went away for a minute, but hey, awesome job, guys. That was big fun.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, indeed. And it just, you could tell. And everybody but Mark was in the chat or on the show. So how's that for timing? Gary came in right as we started playing the songs.
Very cool, yeah.
That was nice serendipity, right?
Yep.
Fun stuff, man. Those old songs like that are just classics, and it's fun to cover stuff like that.
Yeah, and I am a absolutely huge Who fan. So.
Oh, who isn't? If you're not a Who fan, this happened on G-Maze. We got into a thing where we just started playing Rolling Stone songs. And so we all, we're going around, and I played Angie. I've never played it before in my life, but I did that, and it was kind of fun. And I'm not a Stones fan. Never have been.
Right.
But they've got a hell of a lot of great songs.
Oh,
they just do. And definitely, not only do the Who, not only does the Who have a lot of great songs, but I am a huge fan.
Yeah.
I mean, as a bass player, hello, John Entwistle. What else are you going to say?
You only need to watch the Who playing See Me, Feel Me at the Woodstock in 1969. It's like, beat that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Yeah. It's funny, the Who got paid the third biggest amount of money there. But, but the other act, there were several acts that got paid more. And, that was interesting. And the Who was friggin' great at Woodstock. Killer good. Hey, Don.
Hey, now.
Hey, now, you're back.
I was looking for something to drink, but the well is dry.
Hey now,
the weekend
hey
yet.
now, don't dream it's so.
I was like, I thought maybe my wife left some wine, but no, that's gone too.
But no. Yep, gonna have to hit the shop.
Well, no, I have plenty, but I don't feel like certain things you only want to drink for certain times.
Well, right. No, I feel you. Thursday night, nah, I'm not cracking the whiskey open. That's not happening. Nope. Just last of my coffee and water.
Well, I would have it but I was much too lazy to make a drink.
Right.
So
100% fair. That's why.
That is in the essence why I like
the coffee's
beer,
made.
it's, satisfaction.
Yeah.
You're drinking coffee still?
Yeah, I drink coffee until it's gone. It's almost gone. And that was the water.
I usually when I get home from work, I usually have my last cup, so like 5, 6 around there. There's my story.
Yeah, I like coffee. Yay, coffee. Well, again, I don't drink soda. Never really have. I only drink coffee, water, and then occasionally some whiskey. That's that. And tea. I do like tea.
Well, I love it. I love a cup of tea. Tea's lovely.
Yep.
Tea's making a comeback.
Well, I start my day with tea, and then I remember I'm American, and I throw it in the sink, and then go to coffee.
My wife switched completely from coffee to tea.
Yeah, caffeine's basically the same. And
No. I mean, I sometimes I don't mind tea. I like Earl Grey, and I like when you steep it. You know, like when I have one of those bowls that you put and you just
Yeah.
anyway. And but no, the caffeine from tea, which they say has more, does not have the same feeling. Yeah,
no, you're right.
not
It
have the same
doesn't, but yeah, there's actually often a little more caffeine in tea than there is coffee.
Yeah,
but
because it's not as
but
the longer you
coffee
roast
for
it.
whatever reason, maybe it's the hotter. I don't know, but
Well,
I think it's the other compounds.
I seem to like when I'm having tea. I like a really big cup of tea. When I'm having coffee, I like it strong, but not a lot of it.
Okay, like espresso size, like
Kinda,
4
yeah.
ounce. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now I do not like really bitter, strong coffee. So, I'm a bad Italian in that way.
But I do like a cappuccino with some bit of froth.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, well, the stuff that's bitter, now I don't like any bitter coffees. So there's a couple, that I don't care for. The espresso, I'm okay with that. I like that, but
Yeah, it's really not my thing.
yeah, but that's fairly rare that I have that. And yeah, I make my own coffee every day. I got an old fashioned coffee maker, and Seattle's Best is what I drink, and.
Anyway, gentlemen, I'm going to pop back down to the chat for a bit and have my back sitting out a little bit sore.
Okay.
All right, he was
but
good seeing him,
it's
bro.
Well,
Fantastic speaking to you both, and
It's great
let's-
seeing you live in person.
let's do another song soon, eh?
Yeah,
yeah, well,
absolutely, man. If
You have it already. How long have you been sitting on?
we've been
where's your
sitting on
other
it
part?
because you can't play, but
I
he's
gave
getting
them
back.
each. I gave them a demo thing. It was like a year or two ago,
was
and I
a
gave
year
them
ago.
2 rules. Chris had to keep the title Project whatever 49 or whatever the hell it was.
28.
Project 28. It had to be called Project 28. And I told Hugh that rather than just play a guitar solo, he had to come back with a middle, like a change part of the song. So
Well,
I'm still
Hugh's
waiting.
going to get back to playing, and then we can finish this bad boy off. Cool.
That's
I
it.
got
Okay.
lyrics. All right,
Okay.
and
Later
fix
on,
your
bud.
sound.
Fellas, cheers. See you
All
later.
right, see you, Hugh.
Take it
Good
easy.
to. There he goes, everybody. Hugh Caldwell, our friend from Glasgow. It's great to
that-
see him back playing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, the poor bastard could not play since last September. Just,
Right.
I mean, couldn't hold
Yeah,
his
you couldn't
guitar.
even groove. Yeah. No, it sucks.
Yeah, but
Sucks, and there's nothing you can do about it.
no,
Nothing you can
just
say about it.
no, just got to do it. But getting better, and that's good. That's the best we can hope for at this point. So
How you
yeah,
been, fella?
what are your plans for this week?
For this week, work.
Work. So you just got one more work day.
Yeah, I'm working from home tomorrow, so that's good.
Nice.
But my kids are coming home at noon, so
Uh,
I'm working from home. Then I'm escaping, and I'm gonna let my mother-in-law sit with them for a while. Then what are we doing? Oh, I told my kids we'd go see the new Minecraft movie on Saturday, so we're gonna do that and go this place called Monster Golf or something shit like that. You know, typical shit. Maybe if it's sunny out, work outside, clean something.
that's
That's pretty
Not
much
going to
it.
be. The weather's been crappy the last couple weekends. It's going to be crappy.
But we
here this
had
weekend.
we had one beautiful day. It was like 80, I think, last Saturday, and luckily we all just went outside and pretty much spent the whole day out there. And then it's rained ever since.
Yeah. Well, the weather's been. We were talking about that just before you came on. The weather's been shit for definitely from east of the Mississippi. Man, tornadoes and rain and potentially a huge flood if the weather keeps up. And so, yeah, it's not good.
Not good. I was reading something and then I got lost.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. It's very tough to read these things, you know.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It's even harder for me.
Okay, I guess I should not speak. Okay.
I'm getting it. I'm
You
doing
win,
okay.
Swami. You win,
Well,
Swami.
this is one that I would. No, I don't want to win this one. I would love to lose at this one, but
That's true.
we are where we are. But yeah,
So what else you been doing? What else everybody doing? What's everyone been up to?
doing things. I mentioned that I got my song from last year's Cancer album. I'm debuting the video tomorrow on Lori's show.
Cool.
So finally got that video done. If I've got another song that's kind of hanging out, and Hugh had been working on it, and he just got to the point where he couldn't play, but he's back to playing a little bit, and he thinks he may finish it in the next couple weeks. In which case, then I'll have another new one ready to go.
Excellent.
So, and I submitted my song for this year's Cancer album, and I like the song. I think it's a good song, and so happy about that, and just gearing up for G-May was on a little earlier, and so getting ready for FlowerFest,
Nice.
crafting my set list.
Now, this weekend is not an open mic, right?
Correct.
It's
Yeah,
just a hangout.
hang out and chat, which I will do a little bit
Hang out.
of. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna try to spend at least a little time on Brenda's show Friday, because Brenda, I mean, you guys know the drill by now. You know all the shows that are on, but Brenda quietly is building a really good show on Friday nights, and she gets a lot of performers, and it has a good audience there. So, and I was on it fairly frequently months back, and her sound and my sound were not compatible, and so I quit going because it just wasn't working. But she's changed a couple things, and I've changed a couple things, and last time I was on, it sounded pretty decent. So, gonna jump on and say hi
Brendan's
again.
good people.
Yeah, Brenda's great. Yeah, she's a delightful person. Yeah, I had my only issue was the two systems were doing this, and they
Yeah,
could
well,
not
I
get
mean, I
along.
think, they were still learning, their phone, and isn't that after you had to like redo everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had to redo everything, and the configuration. She was trying to use that EV Mux, and it did not work at all.
Let me see if I know how to do that. Happy to get a link to Brenda's show.
Has she put up Friday's link yet?
I don't know, but I mean, a link to her channel is just as good.
Yeah, you could. We'll link her. We'll put the link in for you, Epi.
Great.
Yeah, Friday evenings. So there's a number of shows that kind of overlap. Indy's show, her shows, and Lori's shows kind of overlap for at least some period of time
There
on
we go.
Fridays.
She's got.
Camelia's on it, as always.
Oh, she got it ready?
Yeah,
she didn't even bother.
again,
I'm
she's-
still flipping around.
This is thank God for Camellia.
I've never been good linker, and I cannot.
Terrible.
If I'm on my phone, I do not know how to tag anyone.
Well, you can't. It's-
Okay. Then,
yeah,
Then I knew
it doesn't work.
Okay.
I even type it in manually for like people that I know that are easy to do. still doesn't work right. So yeah, I don't know what it is with the phones, but yeah, they don't tag properly. Or at least my iPhone doesn't.
Yeah, so I've been trying to do a little practicing for FlowerFest.
Yeah,
Still not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. There's one thing I'm trying to learn for it. Try to do something different, but we'll see if I get close enough.
yeah, well, that'll be fun. Yeah, Gary, you got a couple things going on Friday, so yeah, you're excused from not catching that one regularly. Because you can only be so many places, right? Yeah. I like to try and spread the love around as much as you can, but, you know, nobody can be everywhere all the time.
Nope.
Okay, well, you're just better than us. That's all there is to it. But we knew that. Yeah, she's better than us. There may be a way to do it, and I'm just too much of a schmuck to know how it works.
I'm too old. I'm too old to learn. This is what I know. This is what I'll do.
I'm always trying.
You know? Yeah.
I learned how to do some of the emoji things here, in the last couple months. Yeah.
I am not an emoji guy. I like words. It's like, I don't know. They're cute and all.
Yeah. Well, this on the iPhone, at least you can get on.
Oh, I know what I needed to do. How do I figure out how to do this? My 11-year-old son started a YouTube channel, and I told him I'll try to get him some subs. I think he has 4. And his first short, he got 1,600 views on. It's just little video game stuff, like clips of a game, not him.
Yeah.
And then he just put music and shit on it. He gave me his link, but it's on my phone. How do I get it here? La-da-dee-la-da-da.
Yeah. I'm going to be no help on this, at all.
I'm right now, I'm like, what the hell is his name?
What's my kid's name?
Oh, see, this is the problem I have. Chris and I have this problem sometimes, too. If I wanted to keep the music studio pure, so my email's not, how you can just have all your desktops synced. This one isn't. So, if I start texting Chris from here and he answers it back, it won't go to my phone. It will only go to, he'll be like, where you at, you prick? I'm like,
he ignores me for 3 days. He's like, oh yeah, it was on the computer. Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm having that issue right now.
Yep.
I'll deal with it later. Yes, so I don't know what I was going to say, but that was probably not very good anyway. So note for note. Yeah, doing note for notes. Not, I think the hardest thing about trying to learn a song note for note is because it's that fight, because it's really not your voice anymore. It's like you're,
Yeah.
I probably do my best to, if I'm really trying to learn something, I will try to learn it as close to how it's supposed to be. And once I feel comfortable with it, then stop thinking about it and try to,
Yeah, there's some songs you almost have to do it. The other ones you have maybe a little more freedom. You can be a little more interpretive. But yeah, Pinball Wizard, there's one of those classic ones that you probably don't have that much leeway.
Well, it's so the rhythm is just so important to the song,
Yeah.
If you change that guitar strumming, it's going to be a completely different song.
Not going to work. Yeah, exactly. That's totally what makes that song.
Yeah, I did. I thought Gary's bass part on that was very good as well.
Yeah, exactly. it's almost impossible to go note for note with Entwistle because
he never plays the same note twice.
he never. Oh my God, no, he never did.
He is a classic riffer bass player.
He totally is, and he's so friggin' fast.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those things, you just watch the video and you go, "My God, he is flying."
Yeah, except he
Yeah,
never
he's
moves.
standing there.
He
but
never moves. Yeah.
His fingers are like blurred.
That's what made it so cool. Is like, all his energy is going to his fingers.
Right
he
here.
He can't be doing no rock star poses,
Nope. He's like, those other guys got this. I'm going to
exactly.
stand here and play bass.
Save it for the guy hitting power chords. I got shit to do.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. It wouldn't work. You got Moon back there, and you got Daltrey jumping around and swinging the mic, and Townsend. What are you going to add to that? I'm like, you know what? I think I'll stand here and play bass.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense. Hey, let's say hi to E. Urban. Hello, E. Urban. What's up?
Hey, even really 99% of the people.
Yeah, it's a weird. I saw how it's really played, and it is a subtle difference. But like, yeah, you're right. We all play it wrong.
But does it make a
cares?
difference? Yeah.
No, it really doesn't.
Not for nothing. The song blows. I mean, it's so boring.
That I really am a big Deep Purple fan, but that song is not my fave.
No. I would agree.
Space Truckin', love it. Highway Star, yes,
Highway
please.
Star, forget about it.
Yeah, these are
Maybe
great
one of the best songs ever made.
Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah, that's one I would like to cover that one someday. I love that song.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. It's fun to take weird, or songs that's not an acoustic cover. I was messing around with Prodigal Son from Iron Maiden's first album, I think. And it may not be too bad. Back when they still had Paul Di'Anno, who was my preferred Iron Maiden singer. Those first two albums were by far my favorite Maiden albums.
I liked him. I mean, I like Dickinson better. That's just me.
Well, better singer, band became better.
Yeah,
they became
got
a
tighter.
much better band with Dickinson, but I still prefer when they were sort of kind of a cross between punk and metal,
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you're not the only one that feels that way. A lot of people feel like they're those first two.
Oh,
albums
he had a huge following.
Oh yeah, no question.
Oh, and Zach is what are you practicing right now, Zach?
I kind of give the same thing, video or it ain't happening. You gotta. Dom and I come on every week. We play. You see us play. Just saying.
That's true.
Share a
yeah.
little
It's
bit.
like Mystery Man, right? Has Zach ever played?
Not to
on
the best of my
YouTube or-
knowledge.
Okay. What's up? What's up? with
I
that,
could be
Zach?
wrong
What's up with that, Zach?
because my knowledge isn't that great. But so maybe you did. I just don't know it. But not that I'm aware of.
Why, Richie?
Wasn't it wild to find out that Viv Sparrow worked with Richie Blackmore? That blew me the fuck away when I found that out. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, I did that. You got to be kidding me.
I was unaware.
Well, yeah, go check out her interview that she did with Jade Starr back in, when Blackmore was doing some of that acoustic stuff. And it was kind of folky acoustic. Yeah, Viv worked with him. It's like, holy crap.
Awesome.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Who knew? And and she's so modest, like, oh yeah, I did that. Like, I think I'd be name dropping. Hey, I was just saying the other day to Richie Blackmore. Even though Paul McCartney said, don't name drop. But that's a joke, folks. I do not know Paul McCartney. I don't know Richie Blackmore either.
That was a real good joke, Chris.
In context, it was hilarious, but... Or after more drugs, maybe. One of the two.
Oh, man, I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, I'm always thirsty here because Colorado's dry. We get a ton of snow and everything, but we're literally a mile or higher above sea level and it's dry.
Does your hair frizzing out when you go outside?
No, when I go back east in the humidity, yeah. No, my hair goes nuts. But here, because it's drier, it is manageable. No, man, I go back east and it's froing.
What's Urban saying? Hold on. See, this is the only way I can really read things now.
Yeah.
If I put it on.
Yeah, there's nothing better than the guitar shop, You're not playing it right. Who gives a shit? I mean, if people know what it was, you're playing it right.
True.
And, again, what's right? If most musicians, I certainly do, I change the key of songs to better match my voice.
I mean, I would say there are certain guitar songs, or certain instrument songs, piano, too, cello, who knows, that, like, if you were going to play Blackbird from the Beatles, you better play it. You better not.
Yeah, you better do it right.
You better not strum it, or if you're going to do, I don't know, there's certain iconic songs.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that.
You need to be able to do it.
Someday, Hugh, I will learn how to play with a capo. Swear
Just
to God.
go like this. And you're done. That's all you do. Just
Here's my thing. Athletes just live by muscle memory. And I put a capo on my guitar, and I still reach past it to go to the nut position. It's, like I said, someday I'll figure it out. But I do not play well enough with a capo that I would ever attempt to do it when anybody could hear me or see me.
okay, Mr. Athlete.
Well, it's just one of those weird, you get conditioned to do a certain thing, and capoing is, again, it's a smart way to change the key very easily, but I never saw
I
that
like
as a
it
smart
more
thing.
like certain things just sound different. Not necessarily, of course you have, I do it for changing the key, but I've intentionally written songs on my guitar with a capo on it just because I thought it sounded better there,
Yeah, which would be a nice exercise for and I really should try it. Yep, that's what she said. Yeah, you can, I have a gift of saying things inadvertently that sound really dirty if you want them to.
That could be his next T-shirt.
Yeah. Hey, one of these days I'll get some
I
merch.
appreciate
There we
a chat who does not let that slide. So good
go.
job.
Exactly.
Because I was in La La Land and I missed it.
No, E. Urban was all over it.
Thank you, Eben.
Yeah,
Eben.
that's it. Phrasing. Yeah.
There's another guy, right? Remember for when he first started going on Chad's show, he was always holding a bass.
Yeah. Well, he plays.
Maybe I should shut up. Maybe I don't listen enough. I've been away for a while.
Yeah, I think E. Urban considers themselves mainly, musician generally, but bass player primarily. correct me if I'm wrong, E, but yeah, don't we all? I wish I need to play a little bit more than I do. Yeah.
You go through waves.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sorry.
I dread it. Sometimes I hate playing. Like when I feel like I have to is when I do. Yes. That's with I don't know where. Oh, with this one. See, this is the regular one, and this is the drop D one. See, they're a little smaller. So this one, if I use this one, it doesn't actually cover the lowest string. So that still always rings open.
Cut capo, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
What?
Yeah.
Well, let's call it a drop D,
Okay.
basically. They call it. Yeah, then you just need to know. So, like the song I do it in is "Fish Out of Water," and I am playing. And like, if I was playing without it, I would just be playing C, G, A minor. But when you put it on there, I think it changes the key to F. So when you hit the C chord now, and or that's in whatever it is, it's an E, so it rings out with that heavy bass on it.
Yeah.
But
I,
that was
I do stuff. Yeah, well, that's a cool effect. And yeah,
I got that.
somebody else-
I got that from Rua.
Yeah,
He posted that video about.
yeah, and he was using the
Capos
cut
and-
capos and some of the
Right.
some of the more exotic capos and positions and tunings, and yeah, it was interesting. It was, again, most of it. Was
They
above
have
my
those capos out there, almost like a spider, and you can set each string. So you can change the tuning of each string. That's a little too much for me.
That's crazy. Yeah, I can't. Have you? I'm going to play another song here in a second. Have you been paying attention to Ron Ward's new album?
I've been hearing some of the clips on Facebook. It's not a. I don't mean anyone disrespect, but I have not listened to really anything but someone if they're performing it live. Basically, is the only time I've really had time to listen to anything.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
'Cause I can't. I used to always listen to everyone's stuff at my old job, and I'm not there anymore. And I cannot. I've tried. I just can't concentrate. I can't.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I
I'm
just
same
sit at my,
boat. Depending on what I'm doing, if I'm working on emails or some of the other things, I can listen to people and everything. But if I'm editing, I can't do it. If I'm doing certain parts of the layout thing, I can't do it. So I get it. But Ron is kind of indulging his country and his country rock side a little bit, and some pretty good stuff. So I'm going to share this one. This is one he just posted the other day. We Want Our Bones from Ron Ward.
Driving down the highway in a Mitsubishi SUV 200 of its kind. Dropped in country by C-17 to get the mission done. We were there to bring 'em home. We want our bones. We want our bones. We were mystified by Asians, just two boys from Illinois, and we were up against their agents, all the hijinks and the noise, and they were so inscrutable to all our questions on the war. We want our bones. Yeah, we want our bones. And Billy was the best at what he did. He taught us how to speak and think just like them. There never was a team like us and him. 'Cause in that time and place we were the right man. shine with their men, and their women loved our money and the stories that we told about the lives that we spent flying in the skies above Japan. And we love them everywhere we want our bones. Yeah, we want our bones. We went to all the places where they'd been, jungles and the camps and the killing fields, the crash sites and the ocean dark and dim. And in the end we tried to bring 'em back again. Driving down the highway in a Mitsubishi SUV, 200 of its kind, dropped in country by C-17 to get the mission done. We were there to bring 'em home, we want our bones. We want our bones. Yeah, we want our bones.
All right, that was Ron Ward. And his new, I gotta say, that very cool. And some of you may not know the story. Ron he's an American, but he lives in Vietnam. And the reason for that is he was attached to the Air Force, was in the Air Force for many years. And his last job posting was in Vietnam looking for MIA servicemen. So that's the basis of that song. He ended up meeting a Vietnamese woman. They've been married a number of years now, 10, 12, maybe more. And that's what that song is all about. And he lives in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. And he was I say this in the past tense, he had a show not unlike this, and he would play people's music, and he's collaborated with people, obviously a very good musician. And so that's Ron's backstory for those of you who don't know. But good guy. We love Ron.
Ron's a good guy.
Yeah.
First person we met.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. One of the first people we met.
Yeah, Ron Water was mine, Chris's, Gary Hubbs. A lot of us he was our entryway.
Absolutely. No, he was the first person that ever played one of my songs on the internet. So yeah,
when it was before we all came to YouTube.
Yeah. Yep, indeed. What? You got yourself a beverage that?
No, it's just no.
Some soda thing.
Yeah, it's not really. It's like a sparkling water. It's San Pellegrino, but this is the stuff I was saying.
Okay.
With whiskey, it's really good.
Okay,
It
interesting.
tastes really good.
Yeah, some of the sparkling waters are pretty good.
Yeah. I needed some flavor. As my kid would say, I don't want water, Dad. It's got no flavor.
I love the flavor of non-flavored water.
No, I do too. I was like, that's what tastes so good about it. Because it tastes like nothing but wet.
Exactly.
It tastes wet, Except if you drink it in sink water.
Well, that's what I'm very fortunate where I live. We have some of the best tap water in the nation. It's delicious. And I definitely notice it when I go other places, because I think I'll just drink out of the tap like I do at home. Yeah, that's not always a good idea.
When I was brushing my teeth when I was done, I was thirsty. And I was like, I'm going to walk all the way upstairs to get a glass of water. So I drank water from the sink and was like, this is disgusting.
Indeed. Well, no, I've never tried riding a bike on whiskey. I try not to walk around a whole lot on whiskey. I just sit in my chair and then toddle off and go to bed.
Yeah, I think back in my bike riding days, I was more probably tequila. I was probably riding while on tequila, not whiskey. I got turned off of very early in life. I was like 14, and I passed out on the highway, and like my neighbors saw me and tracked me, and I literally passed out on a highway, and I got really, really messed up. And the smell of brown liquid, it would get me nauseous. So I started drinking tequila. And then eventually that happened with tequila, and I was like, I'm going back to whiskey.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, well, everybody has, if you have a
like
bad
wet.
experience. I won't drink Canadian whiskey for that reason. Seagram 7.
I love Seagram 7. Well, it's because that's what I used to, it reminds me of my dad. That is the alcohol I used to steal the most from my dad's bar, because who drinks it? But it's like an old man. It is an old man drink, And when I go out, like, when you go to not like we go to bars much, but they always have their signature cocktails, and and people ordering these crazy ass drinks. I'm just like, give me Seagrams and ginger ale and twist of lime.
Yeah, see, that's I got very ill on that my freshman year in college.
It was probably the ginger ale. You probably got like that happened to me once too.
Yeah, I don't know what I like ginger ale. I think we were mixing it with something else, 7-Up, whatever it was. But the smell of it still, I mean, now Crown Royal I'm fine with. I'll drink Crown Royal. I don't think it's bad.
I don't like Crown Royal very much.
Interesting, because it doesn't have that smell like and I love whiskey, but yeah, a lot of the Canadians ones have a weird smell to me.
Oh, alcohol sweats. That is, I hope never to sweat again while on the alcohol.
No,
because,
that's not good.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
G-May was doing, G-May had that like 12-year-old Wild Turkey 101, I think.
Yeah.
Remember, he was taking shots of it one night.
Yeah. A couple. That bottle is still on top of his speaker. It hasn't made any progress. Yeah. Not me. I tried on G-Mate a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it didn't work out well for me.
Remember when I showed you my whiskey collection? I was like, my wife was getting me like every time she had to get me a gift, she was getting me a bottle of whiskey, and I had like 12 bottles, and I was like, ooh. And then when I was like, that's right. I had no beer. I was like, I have to go get beer. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to drink some whiskey. And I was amazed when you more regularly drink whiskey, how fast those bottles friggin' go. And I have like 3 now.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I've consumed.
Yeah, I don't hit it that hard. Hey, James Free is always good. Winning anything is great.
You are a winner, James.
Yeah, it's good. Somebody won something. I try and win that lottery every once in a while, and I fail.
I am not a gambling man.
Well, that's not even gambling. That's just
it's
we just call it paying the stupid tax. But
mainly because I would be the idiot who wins and can't find his ticket. Because I don't know where shit is anymore.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be horrible. Yeah. Picks the numbers that you play all the time and you go, I'm a winner, but you can't find your ticket. Oh.
Guaranteed I would do that.
Oh my goodness.
I would have been in a cleaning frenzy and just ever do that? Like, whatever this shit is, it's going in the garbage now.
Yeah.
One of my best things, the most dumb thing I think I've done dumber things, but this one's kind of funny. So old life, old house. We were getting something redone. I think they were doing the kitchen, right? So they had one of those dumpsters in our driveway. And you know, when you get work done in your house and there's a dumpster in your
You're right.
driveway, you're like, we're going to fill that motherfucker up with all kinds of crap. And I had this hand truck for a decade and like never used it. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm getting rid of the hand truck. So I got rid of it. A week later, I go buy my first like Big Daddy 5-burner stainless steel grill, right? And I put it together in my garage, and then I have to bring it around the yard to put it on the deck. And I remember storming in my house at one point. My ex-wife was, where you going? And I was just like, going to buy a fucking hand truck. And I went to
Always.
Sears. And it was like a week and a half later.
Yeah.
At most, it was like, God damn, I'm such a bonehead. You never get rid of a hand truck.
No.
Right? You never get rid. You never know when you get dead bodies. A
Hey,
big rug.
I've got a couple furniture movers in my garage stored away with the carpet and the wheels and everything. I haven't used them for 4 years, but I'm going to need them at some point, you know, when my kid moves again, then I'll have those and my old back will be thanking me.
You know, and I think I got rid of that hand truck too, by the way. No, I think it fell victim. I think I didn't get to keep it.
Yeah, I lost that in the divorce, did you?
God damn, not my hand truck. Well, I moved everything else out in the sneak.
Yeah, had to leave the hand truck so it didn't look obvious. Huh?
Exactly. She would have known something was up with the hand truck.
Where's that hand truck? You son of a bitch! What are you doing?
Are you stepping out?
Yeah, busted by the hand truck. There's a song for you.
Good night, Mix Club.
Good night, Red. Be well. Thanks for hanging out with us. That guy, we got to get him on the show sometime. He's got stories. Interesting guy.
Yes, everyone's thinking about their
Hand truck, yeah. Hey, we ain't gonna squeal on you, Doc.
No.
You know, that's
Your secret's safe for less. Unless
right. Unless your
we
brother
really
watches this
needed
show.
Unless we really needed to get out of something, you know.
Yeah, in which case we would throw you under the bus because, you know. Well, yeah, we did that, but you know, Doc's got his brother's hand truck.
Exactly.
Still.
Right? Yeah. But
You
yeah,
know
at least
that.
we don't take our brother's hand truck like Doc
Yeah,
did.
I mean, I'm a dick, but I mean, I'm
not
not
that bad.
taking my brother's hand truck, dick.
It's very funny because it's very true, though. you know?
Absolutely. You know, that's why my brother and I are like this, and we're not taking each other's hand trucks. Oh, too funny.
And the lull. What's up,
There's
BB? Speaking of balls.
Yeah. Pole Vault did not buy a new guitar.
Pole vault.
He's kept his.
You
He
need-
traded for it.
You need to go to one of these sales, your estate sales, and get us a nice. We want to see a nice hand truck on a future pole vault show,
There you go.
and just make a video of the hand truck.
That's it. You know. Yeah, put sunshine on it and wheel it around a
Exactly.
little
Yeah.
bit.
Don't you make the song?
The
Let
wife
Sunshine
hand
make
truck.
Oh, that'd be wheel her into your show. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Yeah, she was tired, so we
Ah,
got the
pole
hand truck.
vault has 3. Hand truck born. Hashtag.
Man,
He's a
bragging much? I got 3 hand trucks. You peons, you have 1 or none.
real- None.
Yeah, I've got a really terrible hand truck. I mean, it's cheap, but I know exactly where it is. It's at my wife's office because we use it for moving around filing cabinets and stuff every once in a while. So, I mean, they're a big company and they have forklifts and pallet jacks, but they don't have a hand truck. So my shitty hand truck has been down there for the last 2 years.
They only move things in large quantity.
Yeah, exactly. Pallets worth.
Exactly.
You know, this filing cabinet, we don't know what to do.
You know, those little stupid discs work great.
Oh, yeah. No,
They work. I mean, but you have to be able to. I mean, if you have to have enough in your shoulder to get it enough, and then you got to time it right and kick it under.
Kick it
at the
under.
same
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
How many times that thing's landed right on my toe?
Well, when I redid my house and put in the floors and everything, like in my office, which I'm kind of rearranging, the big desk and all this, those have those little Teflon discs, and I put them on the bottoms of all of them.
Yeah.
So I can rearrange my office fairly easily,
Right.
just by myself, because the desk is huge. It's one of those roll top desks that I've had for 30 plus years, and it's heavy, but just glides along the wood floor with those little.
I got me one of these newfangled studio desks for down here.
Ooh. Nice.
You know, it's just like the 3 tiers: keyboard, then the workspace, and then the monitor. Although I have to keep since it's an iMac, I have to bring when I live stream, I have to bring the monitor down to the lower shelf because then it's a weird angle. It's like looking down at me. I feel exposed.
Yeah, I feel you.
So you said she was up here earlier?
Yeah, he stopped in early on.
Then you told me you had no one planned.
Well, no, he didn't come on the show. He was just in the chat.
Oh.
And I didn't have anybody planned, but yeah, you dropped in for a few.
Good to see you, huge.
Yeah, always great. Well, that's why he said, "Hey, I'm up." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll send you a link." So that was nice. Nice to see old Huey. But yeah, I had planned. I had the mini Mac picked out that I was going to buy. I was going to go ahead and get the Pro.
Mini Mac.
Yes, mini. Somebody get me a friggin' Hot Pocket. But then I got my bill for my scans for my head, and I'm not getting a new Mac in the next couple months. I got to pay off the hospital.
That sucks.
Yikes. Yeah. Well,
did you explore what I told you?
Yeah, I did, and it's it is an option, but frankly, putting it on the one credit card, we get points for it, and the interest rate's about the same, and so we'll just pay it off in the next couple months and use their money for most of it. But yeah, when they were figuring out what was wrong with me, and they did the scans, they did 6 types of scans, and thank goodness for insurance, because what the insurance paid was ridiculous, but I got stuck with the overflow, and it was it hurt.
Yeah. When I got this guitar, so like the first time I wanted to get a guitar, they were like, "Oh, you can put it on put it on their card," and I knew the price of guitar, and the guy showed me the payments, and I was like, I may not be the best accountant in the world, but that's like $1,200 more than that price, and it's the financing. So I was like, oh fuck, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want it that bad to get it that fast. And I was like, well, what's the best thing you can do? And they have that flex pay. So as long as you guarantee, you put it on the credit card, I think it was like $15 more to get it over 6 months. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And then I made the first payment, and then I opened up some stupid credit card that had a year no interest. So then I'll put it all on that, and there you go.
Yeah, which is what I will do for the Mac, but I'm going to hold off a couple months and
get if you do it, get an Apple Card and do it. I think they'll do like a year.
Yeah.
If you pay it on that card. And then they always give you Apple TV free with it. So.
Yeah, I've got Apple TV, so.
I don't like. I hate them now.
Yeah.
I mean the app.
Yeah, I don't ever
Not the
watch
like.
it.
I think we still have using Apple TV on
Yeah.
one TV.
Yeah,
Like,
the little box is fine.
yeah,
but-
as soon as it goes, like, just get a. All the TVs have it built in now. You know. You
Yeah,
don't need-
basically. Yeah, that was a thing 5 years ago. But yeah, now all TVs just basically come with that.
Yeah. Oh, Apple sucks now. I'm so like, I still use it and stuff, but they're so. There's nothing special about it anymore.
No. Yeah, what is the deal with all these smart appliances? I mean, do you need a Bluetooth toaster? I'm not sure that you do, but they seem to think you do.
Yeah, we just had to buy a new dishwasher, and they were like, when I was like reading the book, you can like put it on Bluetooth and wash your dishes before, so they're, I guess, warm by the time you get home. Like, why don't you just like turn it on like a normal person before you go to work or when you go to bed? That's why don't you just do that? Hey, Lori, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know why these things have all these functions. Some food things are good for that,
Allegedly, yeah.
Like you can set a crock pot to go on.
Well, again, that requires timing and foreplanning, not my strong suit.
Yeah, you are spur of the moment.
Yeah. Well, I never know what I feel like eating, and then I got to consult with the wife and see how her stomach is. Like tonight, dinner consists of, I feel like shit. I don't want to eat anything. Good luck, big guy. So yeah, that was my dinner. Was like, well, what's left over? That's what I'm eating.
Hey Jade, my wife does like 5, and then I do like 2. Main reason because she was like, if you went shopping for dinner, like we'd be broke. Because I am the exact opposite of you. Like, I have to have every specific ingredient I'm told, and I'll go like, how much is it? Like, like just ridiculous. Like she banned me from going to this like Italian cheese shop because I would just the amount of money I would spend on fucking cheese. I'm like, oh, but this one's good. Fontina, best thing on lasagna. Top of lasagna, don't put mozzarella. Put Fontina cheese because it melts perfectly even.
Yeah, that's a Gouda cheese.
That's a good cheese.
No, it's a Gouda cheese. Dad joke. All right.
It was an ironic joke because Gouda cheese isn't really very better.
No, I'm not a big fan.
Boring.
Yeah, it's not special. I missed Jade today completely. I don't know what the interview was or anything. I had to take one of the cats to the vet. Got a kitty ear infection. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta put drops in his ears and sometime in the next hour. So that'll be fun. He's a pretty good sport about it, but yeah, I got. And this was what the vet was telling me. It was kind of interesting. It's very rare for cats to get ear infections, but she said I've seen 4 this month, and my colleagues have seen a couple. I don't know, something's in the air, it's going around, but anyway, the cat, scratched his ears like they do, and then he scratched his head, so he's got a little infection on his head in addition to the ears. So he got a shot of antibiotics, and I got to put these eardrops in for 10 days.
Oh, poor kitty. We should continue that conversation right now because, I mean, how many science fiction movies do you have to watch before you realize that, yeah, one day the robots will definitely kill us all?
Yeah, well, I knew you and Pete were on, and I wanted to watch it, and I'll catch the replay tomorrow. But yeah, I couldn't catch it live because I was with the cat. Good news is we've trimmed him down. When we got him, he was 17 pounds. He's too heavy, and we've got him. He's lost almost 1.5 pounds because we're watching what he eats and
Just stop feeding them. They'll lose it real fast.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, they're animals.
I mean, he can pull a knife on us. No, that's why he's out there howling. He's like, you usually give me a little food right now. What's going on, bro?
It was last night. I was walking like towards my wife, and my dog got like right in between, and my wife was like, "See, he loves me more. He's trying to protect me." I'm like, "You think he's trying to protect you?" And I turned around, like I was walking away, and I just turned back at him. And the dog just took off out of the room. She's like, "You an asshole."
Yeah, well, but you proved your point.
Only my dog respects me. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's got to, at least there's one.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, the Brad with me, that'll be... Looking forward to that. That was great having Brad down there. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And I'm glad Brad didn't die on his road trip here this week. Because we would have felt bad if he had froze to death in his car in Canada there after being in the warms of Australia.
That would be a terrible last thought to have in your head while you're freezing. Like, I was just there.
I was just on a beach, and I was fishing, and here I'm gonna die with a moose looking at me. Luckily, that didn't happen. But
Dog Paws talking about is a very healthy all meat diet again.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's been
surprise. Some things don't change, Chris.
No, I mean, the world goes up and down. But Dog Paws, stays in his lane and consistent. So God bless.
God bless him.
Yeah, he is. I mean, for a dude. Well, and that was the thing, and I mentioned earlier on the show, Jade. I mean, I'm born and raised in Colorado. I have driven in some unbelievably horrific winter conditions. And I looked at the photos and the videos he shot. And I'm like, bro, this is ill-advised. People die all the time sliding off the road and that kind of shit. And for a person like him with limited mobility, yikes, that was extra scary. So I'm glad it worked out.
I know.
Yeah, that could have been bad. Yeah, they're road stories. Well, any story with Brad. Here's a dude that can take a story about going to the laundromat, and the story goes on for 45 minutes, and you're dying because it's so fucking funny. It just... It's making me crack up just thinking about it. Brad is inadvertently one of the funniest people I know.
Yeah. He has a very chill and way to go through life. So that's pretty cool. I cannot do that. I'm way too tense.
Indeed. It felt like there was something else I wanted to talk about tonight, and I should look at the preview again because I can't remember what I said I was going to talk about.
I know what I said. I had. Why don't you play a song? Because I have to find something. Because I needs everybody's help.
Okay. Well, I will do that. What do I got? I don't want to play that. It flipped over to something I did, and I don't care about that. So let's play. Let's play. We talked about G-May. Let's play one of G-May's songs. This is one of his that I like. And we'll all see G-May this next weekend. Not this coming weekend, not the 5th, but on the 12th for FlowerFest. And here's G-May's song, Gypsy Woman.
When Eris rises with the ocean tide, breathe the jars and the stars align. Imagination keeps you in time, where air and water meet a fireside. Gypsy woman, you give me a ride? My gypsy woman, you know you keep me alive. Sacred journey of a Gemini, antidote to keep you high. Behind the truth, the sun and moon collide. Where air and water meet a fire sign. Gypsy woman, won't you give me a ride? My gypsy woman, you know you keep me alive. So gypsy woman, come on and give me a ride. Well, you couldn't come down if you wanted to, because the gleaming print never really mattered. But you better come down from the roses in your crown. Can't you see the crystal dust about to shatter? Good morning, all my life, there's no one else inside. And you see me through the stars and the matter. Well, you couldn't come down if you wanted to, because the music print never really mattered.
Do this 7 minutes a day until May 1st. We start on Monday, April 7th. In a week.
I love that one because it's done. You know, it's just like, well, I'm done. I'm out. Here's my song, Gypsy Woman, and forget it. I'm out. Oh, too funny. That's how G-May rolls. He does the unexpected. But I like that song. And the other thing that's fun about it is performance art. Most of us, here, I'll let you in a little secret. When we do the videos, we're not actually playing what we performed. We tend to do it later. So we're playing it, but it's not on the same thing. And most of us really work hard, including multiple video takes, to make sure that it syncs up. So our fingers, if we're playing a G and all that, we're on G and all. And G made it's like, nah, I don't care. I'm going to be in the hood, and I'm going to play my Jammy Award fake guitar, and there you go. I appreciate that. He's like, I don't care. I've already recorded the song. The video is a different animal. Don't care. Yeah, it's like finality, done. Song's over. Go home. Yeah. Dummy the man's hands down. That's, if you know G-May's music, that's an inside joke.
Here I am. Hello.
Yeah, I'm not even sure there was a mold with G-May. They just kind of like, here, we're just going to make this, and, this is a one-off. It's a prototype. If it works out, we ain't making any more. Great guy, though. He's a good human being. And that can't be said for everybody on the planet, can it?
Not truthfully.
No, that's
Anyway.
right. You can say it, but
Yeah,
we all
you
know,
can say
no,
it.
that's not right. What about that asshole? You got me.
Hey, if they weren't assholes, they wouldn't be good people either. So
Well, that's
you
it.
know, you need a distinction.
Exactly.
Frankly, it's fun to be a little bit of both. Just a
Well,
little
most
bit
of us
both.
are. Some combination.
All right, so everyone, this is. Hold on. Do I just paste it? Let's see. Did I just paste the link? Yes, I did. That is my kid. Just started his own YouTube channel. He's so fucking excited. Well, he's a little sweet kid, so don't say anything stupid. But if he'd be really happy. I told him, like, I'll see if I can get you some subs tonight. So if anybody could check out his little cool video game videos and sub up to him, I'd appreciate it.
There you go. A beta. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I always said, when people tell you they're the alpha,
Yeah.
they're
Mhm.
not the alpha. That's not how that
That's
works.
pretty much how it works.
That's something you never have to say. You either are or you aren't. And everybody knows it.
Right. Just like the only people who never said they were a hero are like the men in World War II.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my late father.
Oh, thanks, Camellia.
I'm doing it right now.
He's really excited about it, and he's planning his trajectory. He was like, "Well, if I get to 50 subs, then I'll what did he say? Disclose? No, he'll unveil his voice, and if he gets this, and I was like, and he was like, and then I'll do it on video. I'm like, whoa, slow down. We're all gonna have a big conversation before any of that happens.
Yeah,
but
let's-
I am happy to see him do like anything than just not play a damn video game. So,
Yeah, no.
so I told him, do that if you do. At least just making the short videos and stuff. I'm like, and if you feel like you're good at them, then like I said, like he wants to do like like Hippie does and play a game while on
live stream while he's playing.
yeah, live stream while he's gaming. And I was like, I think there's specific stuff you need for that. And I was like,
Yes.
but if you want to do that, then I'll help you and we'll figure it out. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, you know a guy.
yeah, no, exactly. Well, I mean, I think all you need is enough money to buy the goddamn stuff.
Yeah, well, that's it. There's some hardware, I think, associated
Yeah.
with it. But, yeah, I don't know anything about gaming.
No, me nor myself.
I just play puzzle games on my phone. That's all I do.
I'll admit that some nights of recent I've been getting like really baked, and I've been playing on PS5 this game called Days Gone, where you're like a dude roaming some desolate wasteland, that's been like zombies and stuff like that, and you just go around killing zombies, and it's a lot of fun. Until I get caught by a horde.
That's never good, getting caught by the horde.
Oh, wasn't it, Jade? I fucking love Days Gone. I tried playing it a long while back, and it was like reading a book. If you put it down for too long, you just never pick it up again. And I was desperately bored one night, and I was like, I just need something else to do. And I loaded it up, and it's been so much fun. I mean, because the death scenes are really good. The way you can just get right in the back of the head, it makes me happy every time. Yeah, that's my form of therapy.
That I get that. When the fellas were here, they played all the games, Grand Theft Auto, and my youngest he would be, driving the car around and robbing banks and running over hookers and everything while whistling the theme from the Andy Griffith Show, because that's how his brain works. Yeah, I finally
Jade, I'm sorry, Jade, what about Dead Island? That's like oh my God, that was like the funniest zombie killing game ever. Chris don't play games.
No, I don't know any of that. I played Tiger Woods Golf. We had that game. And we had some space thing where you ran around, and I can't even think of the name of it, but I like that
what
one.
was, when you were young, what was do you remember your first game system?
Oh, yeah. No, I had the first, Atari, the old Pong. And then what was the one that came out right after that where it had Galactia and a couple of the other ones? It was that second was it
That
Sega?
was Genesis. No, that had Zaxxon. Galaga was on. Wasn't that Nintendo? Or no, that was the Atari.
Yeah, that was still
Yeah,
Atari.
but I
So-
think we had my dad was a gadget guy, so I think that's where I get it from. But it was called Telstar. It was like a console, with the wheels, and you can play tennis, hockey, or
yeah.
handball. So it was, and that A. Michael songs, and that predated I forget what it became, the Odyssey or something they call it like that. So yeah, I've had almost. I wish I had kept all the game systems I've had over the years, because
Yeah,
I've had
haven't had
other
that
than
many.
the Nintendos, never liked Nintendos. I've pretty much had them all.
Which was the Game Boy? That was Nintendo, right?
Yeah, that was Nintendo.
Yeah, the fellas had the Game Boys. And then the PS. I just put it in my garage because it crapped out. The PS3. That was as far as I'm sure they have PS5 or whatever it is now, but
My kid's been playing. I got him a VR headset and stuff, and they've been taking turns because I was only buying one. It's like, Jesus, these things are expensive. But oh man, my eldest son, who really likes it, he comes up. He's down in the studio, so I have to kick him out when I want to come down now. But he comes out so sweaty, and my wife is just like, yes, video games, make that boy move.
yeah, well, yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah. I made the boys leave it when they went off, because I would play Tiger Woods Golf every once in a while, and after a while I just didn't. I played nothing. And I would play CDs and Blu-rays in it until it finally gave up the ghost.
Yeah, I think a lot of it depends on a person's, the way people process things. Because for me, it's if I'm too idle, then my thoughts are rather chaotic and just really no good. So losing yourself in a game, sometimes you have enough, that you're connected, but you're still kind of lost. You're detached, but your mind isn't free to just wander. So,
Yeah, well, I get that, but that's what I do. Things I play spatial puzzle games on my phone and word association, and that's good. And then I turn on the NHL network and fall asleep.
There you go. No, I've never played it, Jade, but I'm going to write the name down. Mad Max. I love post-apocalyptic stuff.
Yeah, I know we had Madden, at least one version of it. We always had the NHL games because, hockey people here. So we played that. But I was never any good at it, man.
Never played sports games. I'm like, I don't like watching them. Why would I want to play it out of the game? But I have two kids, and my elder son's he's more nerdy, except he likes art, that's, but he's more on the nerdy side. He likes to read still, and he's drawer and stuff like that. And then my younger son, his younger brother, is a total jock. I've never seen such a jock as the son have. And
How athletic is your mailman?
What's that?
How athletic is your mailman?
No, he's got a
asking.
bum knee. It ain't him.
Yeah, well, I mean, here it was House of Jocks, I played.
Was your dad a jock?
Oh, yeah. No, my dad had a football scholarship to the University of Illinois.
Back in the day when parents could threaten their kids into carrying the torch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just family of athletes, but we like it. I don't know what that is.
What?
Well, I'll put it up here. Yeah. See, you go, the boys would play for hours, and I'd just kind of hang and watch. Cherry 2000. I don't know what that is, Dog Bob, but is that a game or I don't know. Sometimes Doc loses me. He's an obscure reference.
You know, you got to, like, I do, Michael Songs was talking about, so he probably played against other people, but, you know, I didn't really realize it until I had kids, like just how, even though I'm always online talking with people, but I'm like, that's because I'm like old and have nothing I can possibly do with my life anymore. And yet, like when my kids get home from school and they do their chores and do the homework, and then they're all on, like, they're all playing a game and all their friends are on like a group call,
Right.
because all us parents, we're all stupid. We put all these parental controls so they can't really talk to the pedophiles and stuff. So then they just call each other. So now it's like we have to listen to the game, and it sounds like there's like 20 kids in our house all the time. So like that's how they pretty much all live now too.
Yeah. That's just different.
Yeah.
We just getting texted. All right.
Important.
Yeah.
It's from your guma.
No, it's my uncle was in the hospital briefly, and we're trying to, because my brother and my mother are going out of town Sunday, and they're going on a European trip. They're going to tour the is it the Rhine? I think they're going to go up the Rhine River and go to Budapest anyway. So, you know, getting set up with the caregivers and everything, and they took him in because he was undergoing some cancer treatment, and then they decided he had fluid on his lungs, and except for he doesn't, and we're trying to get the friggin' story straight, and you know, because I'll be the point guy when they're out of country. So that was just my brother sending me a text on the latest. Yeah, Michael's he's back home. He's doing fine, and so, yeah.
I forget about how much my parents' old part of the, you know, their last years. Me and my sister had to coordinate like everything we did, because like you could never leave, you could never go anywhere. You know, like there always had to be someone nearby. You know.
Yeah, my wife did that when her folks got aged. Her mother had a stroke, and you know, so the sisters alternated, you know, going down in Durango. One of them lived in Durango, and the other two were up here, and they would alternate and take care. And same thing when she passed with her father until he passed. And, yeah, the age we get to. I mean, my folks are still doing great in their mid 80s, but you know, that's. Every time I see my dad, it's definitely he's a little older.
It's your beach.
Yeah, see, that's what I lived outside. Basically, I was that generation where mom was like, get the hell out of the house.
That's the thing. Like,
Get out.
I was outside all the time, too, because I was not allowed to be in the house. I mean, it was forbidden. You can go to sleep here, you could work here, but then get the fuck out. So that's why we were all out of our house. There would have been many a Saturday morning I like to just lay on the couch and with a box of cereal and watch cartoons, but no. So
Yeah, I lived it. It was great. And, I lived for a number of those years right on the mountain there in Utah. So we would oh, well, let's go up the canyon. And we'd go hike 7 miles up the canyon, just, and then get back before dark. That was the rule. Got back before dark. Yeah, James is exactly right. Street lights come on, get your ass inside. There you go. If mom had to call you twice, you were in trouble.
So true. I put it in the song. Yeah, but like that's the amazing thing. Like I wouldn't let my kids go anywhere. Like if I wasn't somewhere around, well, maybe now they're starting. Like I sometimes drop them off at a friend's house, but I know all the people. Like I don't know, maybe we did some fucking stupid shit when we were kids. Like it's a wonder I am still here. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact that I'm still alive is I'm either lucky or God likes a joke. One of the two, maybe both. And I got to get a new chair.
4-acre yard. Wow. Yeah, well, the woods, that was our home. Like,
yeah,
we lived in the woods, like off the parkway.
Good.
Close to a stream.
Yeah,
Cool.
See, we had Little Cottonwood Creek, which was a torrent in the springtime because of the mountain runoff of the snow. And then it, trickled all year round, but there wasn't a lot of fish in it.
My woods were different. Like, we could walk out of our woods that we hung out in and go across the street to the 7-Eleven and get a slushie and then go back
to the woods.
So, we were in no forest. There were no streams or anything.
No, true.
Looks like
Hey, I heard a ding.
Yeah, but give it a second. Give it a second.
Yeah, I see. I hear the ding, but I don't see peoples. People who need people.
I never had a mini bike. There was a kid down this street. He had a mini bike. Oh, come on, let me ride. He was like, no. Like, damn it, you mini bike people.
Yeah, the wombat. There was a guy in our neighborhood that had one. He was so obnoxious. And he would tear up and down and he would irritate us. So, we had BB guns, and one of the days that he's riding back and forth, and I grabbed the pistol and shot him in the leg. Just going by, and he was like, son of a bitch. I'm like, we told you to quit riding past all that. You're irritating. I said, I'll just keep shooting you if you keep riding by. Because that's how we settle things out here in the West. We just pick up a BB gun and shoot the dude.
Not visible. I bet there's a support group for us. Kids who never got a mini bike. What's up, Goldacre? Yeah, that was some... I hated that man. Always tinkering. Fucking taking lawnmowers apart and I'm like, what? That was like way beyond me. It was like,
Yeah, no, we did a lot of that stuff. We built go-karts. There was, we put one together that was awesome.
I used to try to build, I built my first guitar amplifier.
Really?
Yeah, by, I think it was an old kind of PA. It was so old it had a metal casing around it. And I somehow hooked it up to the speakers. It never worked. I think the first time I turned it on, the whole thing. But I spent some time trying to do it, I tried to build things. They just never actually work, or function, or stand.
Yeah, but just one. Yeah, remember the old Heath kits?
No.
Oh yeah, now they had all these electronic kits, and you could build guitar amps and shortwave radios and
like stuff you can get at Radio Shack.
Yeah, but it was a
they
package called a
came in
Heath
a-
kit,
okay.
and all the parts were there. You had to solder it together. It had instructions. Yeah.
I bought this very cool thing, like a dad project. It's a big Starship Enterprise, and it's all like die-cut metal, and you get like every month you get like a box, and it has pretty intricate instructions, wiring diagrams to put lights through the whole thing and stuff, and like that. That's
Nice.
just kind of fun. I like doing that.
Yeah. Hey, everybody say hi to Willie's Dessert Hangout, who I've
there.
not seen in the chat before, but welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
Oh, hang out.
Yep. Hang out and get some dessert. Well, I thought we were going to have a guest, but I don't know. I don't know if they changed
Possibly.
their mind. We're like, wait a minute, what am I doing?
Well,
It's
I would
Dom
say
and
they
Chris.
have changed their mind because
Yeah.
they're still here.
Put your right foot in, put your right foot out. Yeah. Leaving us hanging.
So what else, Chris? Tell me.
I am just, well, the cats, I guess, went back to sleep because I'm not hearing them now, so that's good. No, just it's been interesting couple weeks. My wife has been slammed with work, and we took off last week, which was why there was no show, and just kind of
It's a crazy
celebrated
way
her
to be
birthday.
taken off.
Yeah, but then she had to go back to work on Friday, so. And we ended up, we went out and ate a couple times, but we were going to go to our favorite Italian restaurant that Thursday. And we got around to Thursday, and we're like, after the misadventure on Wednesday, trying to head to the mountains, and ended up having to turn around and come down, and we ate hamburgers and drank whiskey at a really cool local place that I'd wanted to try, and we never did. And so we're going to go there. But we just didn't feel like doing it. And
Sure. Yeah.
so, and I had scheduled for tomorrow night to go, and Kay's like, bro, between the medical bills and I'm not feeling great, and we'll go in a month or so. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So, but we had a good time. Her sister was over for most of the time, and the girls hang out and did girls things, and I fed them and fetched drinks every once in a while, and it was just a good time.
Yeah. We're my wife, we're both homebodies. Well, I'm a total homebody. Like, we only go out because I know I'm supposed to. But she goes like all over with a girlfriend, so it works out good. I get to stay home. She gets to go have fun. But we still go out. Like, we try to do at least like once or twice a month, just her and I go out together, and we always have fun. But
That's good. My apologies, Willie. With my eyesight, I read dessert. Maybe I was hungry, but yeah, desert.
See, you got us all hungry.
Yeah.
Willie's dessert hangout.
Eating the desert is not nearly
sounds
as
like
good.
an oasis to me. Look, you see water? No, it's Willie's dessert hangout.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Hey, still cool you're here.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Oops.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're never
not
on the
used to
show,
it.
and
He's
now
not
you're
used
going
to
to
it.
run the show?
I'm not running any.
No, I mean Dom. That's how you got.
Yeah.
He's pushing buttons. I'm like, yeah. What are you doing?
and my
I
buttons
had
too, man.
been in the green room all night long, but I took my camera off. I'm like, I'm tired. I don't have my makeup on, and you would not let me in without my makeup.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm telling you, I've been in the green room. Just because my camera's off, you can let me in.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You were there like 10 minutes.
No, you weren't. No,
It's been like, at
that's
least
not how it works.
No,
Remember,
way.
this show is where they showed the Wang. So no, we want to make sure people are there and what they're wearing. Then we put them on.
true.
That's
but
our.
you didn't wanna let
That's
me
our
on.
rules.
Okay.
Hi, Lori.
everybody.
Hey,
How are
What's
you?
going
you
on?
look gorgeous, by the way.
I do not.
You're lovely.
Oh my god, I had a long day. It's been a long day, Helen. It's only 10 a.m., honey. No, am I screaming? Do you guys don't remember that?
No.
I got nothing.
Was it
Three's
from the
Company?
80s?
Three's Company.
Okay.
Mr. Roper used to always say, "Oh, Helen, it's been a long day." She's like, "It's only 10 a.m., Stanley."
Okay. Who took over for the Ropers? Right? Or were they still the Ropers? They were just new
No, the
people.
Ropers were the last ones. It was Don Farley.
Yeah.
No, Don Knotts.
And
Don Knotts, thank you.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Don Knotts.
Mr.
And right, and the
Farley.
woman wore like these what the hell were
muumuus.
they?
The
Oh, she
muumuus.
was muumuus. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was
But
so-
didn't another one wear one they went and had like all these flowing panels or something?
yes. That was a great show. You
I-
guys loved
I
it.
didn't really watch it. No, I knew it existed. I always thought John Ritter was funny, but yeah.
He's funny, and he died, which is sad.
And you know what? That wasn't funny.
No. And his son looks just like him.
Yeah, that's interesting. You guys probably have seen Bad Santa, right? John
think
Ritter
so.
in Bad Santa was hilarious.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
I thought that's
Let's have this discussion, Laura. You always say, are you sure, Chris? And I say, yes, I am. And then you go, yep, you were right. Yeah.
You're always right, yeah. But
John Ritter in the first Bad Santa was free because he was the mall manager, and he was hilarious.
okay.
Him and Bernie Mac was the
Somebody
security
he
guy.
played Bob Chapesky. Which,
There you go.
Something like that. I don't recall, but
Well, when
It
Christmas
is
rolls
confirmed.
around, watch Bad Santa and go, oh yeah, John Ritter.
Okay.
So
did
there
he
you
play
have
like
it,
an
folks.
ass?
What?
No, well, he was. He wasn't sold on the Santa and everything, but you know.
So I mean, like, was he uncharacteristically?
Oh yeah, that
John
was the,
Ritter. That would
that's
be
what,
that would
that's
make
why
it
it
really
was brilliant.
good. Yeah. Okay.
That's why it was brilliant because he was a little heavier and he was kind of mealy in some
Oh,
ways,
yeah,
and he had
okay.
glasses. Oh, it was a scream. Yeah,
Wow. Great.
there
Great.
you go.
Great stuff.
You're getting a compliment from Not Visible. You could wear a
not
sack and look
visible.
good.
You're the best. Thank you.
Right.
Matter of fact, his last 3 girlfriends ended up in a sack.
Who, not visibles?
Oh, yeah, I saw that on Snapped the other
Hi,
day.
Zach.
Yeah.
Hi, James. I'm trying to look at the chat.
Lori's bringing them out of the chat. Yeah, they've
Oh,
been.
yeah, you gotta engage.
Quick, say hi to Willie.
Willie Desserts Hangout.
Yes. See?
You gotta.
What
You
happened?
just got to change it. We've all said Willie's dessert hangout.
Yeah,
And frankly,
Willie-
the problem
Willie's
is,
desert.
and no, we have much respect for you, but it's so ingrained in all 3 of our brains now. I don't think I'll. Ever
We like
be
dessert.
able to- Yeah, you just gotta change.
Well, that was my test, and I feel a lot better because Lori's vision's a lot better than mine. She still screwed it up.
Mine's not. So my eyeballs are killing me. I have my readers on, and
Chiritas.
my readers.
Chiritas.
Uh-oh, cold is here.
Yeah. of course.
No.
Yeah. No.
No.
So why was your day so long, Laurie?
It was so long. How long was it?
No, I said why was your day so long?
Oh,
Like
you're
what made it a
slow.
long day?
Can you be quicker with my jokes?
No.
Okay. No, it was. I worked all day, and I went and saw my grandson. It was gorgeous. So after I worked, I did my errands, and I made a meal, and went to my stepson's house with my grandbaby, and great time. Didn't get
That's
home
good.
till about 10, and then I'm like, oh my god, I have to work on some music. I have to respond to emails. So yeah, I was kind of trying to do a little keyboard, and
Nice.
but thank
Now,
you for
you're done. You don't owe anybody anything that's got a deadline right now, right? You're good.
Chris. No deadlines,
Okay.
but a lot of things owed. Yes,
All right.
I love North. Amazing.
Yeah, where's my? Well, no, you can't see it but I got my hard hat. It's right here, and
Oh, that
We'll
one.
be-
too?
we'll be
boy.
filming tomorrow,
We have a on.
videoing tomorrow. Yep, and hopefully, because I want to get that one checked off my bucket list.
I do too, and I'm just as lazy. Not lazy, but we've had a lot of things.
Well, that's where I'm at. I had to take the cat to the vet today, and all that kind of stuff.
Cats. Yeah.
So, and I actually have to work for a living.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, all three of us here are working stiffs.
Yeah, that reminds me. There was something I really needed to do before the end of the day, and I didn't do it. So I got to do that first thing in
Work?
the morning. Yeah,
I
it's
forgot
not
to work.
critical deadline, but yeah, I just remembered. It's like, shit, I didn't get that done.
It's crazy.
I know even on my work from home days now, I actually have to work from home. Which sucks because that goes against everything work from home is supposed to mean.
That's why so many companies are going, yeah, you guys aren't working at home anymore. Get your ass back in the office.
No, I think the companies actually like it. They save our money on cubicle space and lunches and breaks and
Depends. Yeah, I think a lot of companies are calling people back because they know that they're not getting the kind of production. Because let's be honest, it's hard. You got to be really disciplined to be seriously productive when you work out of your house. It's just reality.
I would say this, and I think a lot of people feel that way. And I think a lot, like I feel that way because I think that's the way I was raised, kind of thing. Like they have this where I work. They have this whole thing when someone is going to work from home. They literally send out an email to almost every single person in the company and say, "I'm working from home today." And I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not going to ask for permission. It's like, let it be known that I'm just going to work from home from this day and this day.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to have to go it's like asking for permission. I'm a grown ass adult and that's what we agreed to. That's what I'm, going to do. So.
Yeah, well, that's the philosophy for a
But
lot of companies.
in the beginning, 100% agree with you. Another reason why I had to take a break from YouTube is because, when I started YouTube and I was unemployed, and then eventually got another job and was still YouTubing, and the work was not getting done. And it came to a point, it was like, oof,
Yeah. We need to make an adjustment. Well, that's it.
That's
my
okay to
entire
have fun,
company
but you still got
is
to bring home a
remote.
paycheck.
Yeah, everybody in my company except for 3 people work remote, but that works in our business. But there's accountability things, and we got deadlines, and if you don't meet your deadlines, you don't work for the company.
Yeah, I mean, because that is one good advent of the computer. Like my niece works. She designs like dials and gauges like on planes and helicopters and stuff like that. And she works pretty much remote, and they encourage it there. So
I'd be a great gauge designer. It's all good. Oh, we're fucked.
because you know what it is like. I'll say when I do work from home sometimes, like if it's nice out, I'm gonna go do stuff. I'm gonna mow my lawn or this or that. But I've at least disciplined enough now where, okay, like the kids are done with their homework, I'm gonna go to my office and just like work all night. So.
Now I work all the time. When I work from home, which is all the time, I am more tied to the computer.
Yeah.
It's my phone. I do it. I have this ethic where I'm just.
Well, right, and that's my.
I want to respond right away. I want to troubleshoot right away, and I don't want to deal with it tomorrow morning. So I'm doing
Right.
it all night
Some
long.
people are disciplined and they're great working at home.
Yeah.
Others not so much. It was interesting. This was a study that was done by Harvard, and this was 10 years ago. But it's counterintuitive. They found the people that do best being out of an office environment are extroverts. The introverts really needed the structure of the office, and they
Okay.
did much better there. Where an extrovert, if you're working and you need people, like we do, you just reach out. You jump on YouTube, you pick up the phone, you send. Where introverts really struggled with that when they were home. And again, I have found that very interesting because, of course, that's counterintuitive. You'd think extroverted people would want to be at the water cooler at the office, but
Yeah.
that was not the case.
No, I'm an introvert
absolutely.
by heart, and I would say I don't agree with that assessment at all.
You're not.
Oh, I really am. This is all an act. I
Oh,
trust
waka,
you.
waka.
This is my online personality.
You have like
It's my shtick.
okay.
I had a sandwich today, Lori, called the Mamma Mia.
Are you on this shit again? It was called the Mamma Mia.
It's called the Mamma Mia, yeah.
Okay, can I guess what was in it?
Okay.
Salami,
Yes.
provolone,
Yes.
lettuce,
Yes. Well, but
pickles, deli pickles.
no. Well, they put roasted peppers on it, and roasted peppers don't belong on sandwiches.
No.
Like
I want
like
roast pepper on
crunch, like a peppers would be better than. They're slimy. It's like, ooh, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
I just was there a slug in
Yeah,
my
the flavor's
sandwich?
good, but yeah.
Red
Right.
chili, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want anything like slimy.
Yeah, but and it had supersad. Had the supersad.
Yeah, man, Sal's here. Frank was here earlier. Man, it's Italian Fest.
There too. Yeah. Hey,
Mortadella. No, they don't have mortadella.
come stai? Come stai?
Welcome to the Guido Hour, everybody.
Oh shit! No,
Let me go get my capreses.
comprade.
Yeah, I don't know how to say.
Yeah.
Isn't like they wore them, didn't they? Wasn't it a shoe or a pant? Caprese? No?
That's like. Are you talking about like a?
Like the things the Guidos wore back then.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't live back then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
She's much younger than us.
Sometimes
Tom.
I mistake you for a woman double. I forgot you're just a youngin'.
That's right.
No, you're talking about like the 1940s. You were from back.
No, I'm not talking about like flappers or anything. There's no one
That would have been
flipping a
20s,
nickel in
but,
my
you know.
story. No, but in the early 80s, like with members only jackets, like Guidos used to wear, they looked like you could wear them to go ride a bull, you know? They were like, they didn't go all the way down, and they wore like these stupid shoes and no socks.
I hate that look. I hate
Oh, yeah, me
Floods.
too, yeah. They
called
destroyed being Italian.
Floods is when you have jeans that are up to ankles, and they call them floods because you had to wade through water and not let your jeans touch.
Yeah, that was, man, was there anything more insulting in junior high than, oh, you're wearing floods? Well, yeah, I grew 2 inches last week. Sorry, they were fine when I bought them.
You grew so quickly back then.
I know, everybody was wearing floods at least part of the time because,
Yes.
you know, mom wasn't
wearing
going out and buying you jeans every week.
No, we didn't have the money.
Yeah, that was basically it. It was like, actually, I don't remember really too many people doing that because, like, all the people I hung out with,
Yeah.
you wore what it's not like you could just go on Amazon and
No.
order new jeans, you got whatever your parents told you were going to wear. And that was pretty
Well,
much
we
it.
used to do the back to school shopping trip with our
Oh, my
parents,
God,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
right? And like you
Fucking
pick up
torture.
3 corduroy jeans and 3 turtlenecks, right? Yeah. You're getting shaved hard. But yeah, you would come home. You'd have your corduroys, you'd have your turtleneck, you'd have the sweater that was itchy but had a matching turtleneck.
The fights I would have with my mother, who constantly wanted to put me. I mean, I've been a big dude like this my entire life. She would always want to put me in sweaters. I'm like, I would melt into a puddle. I'm not wearing a fucking sweater. And the worst ones, the corduroy jeans. Okay. My thighs have
boner
touched
jeans, like they always want
since I was in junior high. So if I ran in corduroys, my crotch would catch on fire from the friction. And my mother's like, well, they don't last. It's like, because they rub together, woman. Don't be so dumb. So finally started wearing Levi 501s in seventh grade, and I was good.
The first thing I did when I had my own money was buy a pair of Levi's, because it was all Tough Skins or Lee's.
Tough Skins.
Tough Skins from fucking Sears is what my mother was making me wear.
Oh, God.
It had that little Tough set it right on the...
You know what we're talking about, but yeah, Tough Skins are nasty. So rotten.
So
they do not hug your ass very well, those Tough Skins.
No.
Hey, Gary's here.
Yeah, Gary's been hanging out a little bit.
I know. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm fucking laughing with you guys.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to, because man, yeah, that was an awkward age made worse by
it was the best
stuff
of
your
times.
parents put on your body.
We may have some more jean stories coming up.
Lee's, yeah, we have Lee's.
Chris, I don't want to touch any buttons.
Yeah, you better not.
What are you trying to touch?
Well, which is why I couldn't run, you know. Why I started wearing gym shorts back in junior high for that reason.
Hi, Jade.
Hey.
Hey.
Jade, you're here? How are you?
I think I am. I think I am.
She couldn't pass up the Tough Skins talk.
I know. I was like salivating.
Corduroys.
Somebody say corduroy.
Count me in.
Woo!
G.
Hi, Laurie. Tom.
Hi,
Chris.
honey.
Hello, Jade. How are you this evening?
Give us a corduroy story.
This morning for you.
He's going back to school shopping.
The afternoon. I'm stoned in the afternoon.
There
Working.
you go.
Okay, nice.
Much more productive when I'm stoned when I work. I just laugh.
Oh, hey. Ha, ha, ha.
Hey, it works funny.
You stupid shit. All right, Jake, give us a story. Give us a story about back to school shopping and what the Aussies wore back then, like pantaloons, bloomers,
She's still in the 1940s, I think.
Holy shit. I don't know.
robot pants.
Next, and we know what the theme of your show Friday is going to be now.
I was forced to wear a lot of knitted stuff by my grandma when I was young. My grandma even gave me a T-shirt that had her face on it that was done with an old printer.
Really?
And every time I saw her, she's like, "You're not wearing my T-shirt." And I'm like, "Yep, and I'm never fucking going to."
All right, I'm not.
I my life.
Oh, I love the
I love Grandma all day
not
long,
hard
but I'm not
enough
wearing
being
her.
me now.
I really don't want to be punched.
Let me just go put Grandma's face and make a big target for everybody.
That's what my mum used to call the shirt. She goes, "You're not wearing the target today?" I'm never wearing the target.
Oh yeah, there's some clothes that were just like, hey, go ahead and punch me in the head.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. I didn't judge clothes because I didn't want people to judge my shitty clothes. But I saw a lot of it when I was at school. People used to get really upset about clothes, didn't they? "Oh, I'm going to punch your head in because of those shoes." It's like, wow.
Well, if you were out there or different from the norm, absolutely, yeah.
Well, even if you just had shit shoes, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it was like here anyway.
Oh,
That
I
kid's
think,
got shit shoes. Smash their head in.
Oh,
I think everybody had shit shoes for certain periods, you know, because again,
no
when
one
you're
had clogs.
No.
No. I mean, they were big, but I didn't wear them, obviously. Some of the guys did. Not me.
Yeah.
Where you knew people that wore clogs?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Where did you go out with them in clogs?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
This is all a whole new part of Chris's life.
Hey,
We're about to.
this was,
It's ain't gonna
this
be
was in
pretty,
Utah,
folks.
and Utah was a weird mix of a bunch of hippies and all the Mormon guys. And yeah, some of the clothing fashions were kind of out there. Everybody had the puffy vest because that's what you wore skiing. So you had a puffy vest. Everybody had
Wait, I
that.
think I have one over here. Hold on.
A puffer vest.
Yeah, well now puffy things are real cool again, but but this was like the down. It was really thick. I had one that was brown and it had leather on it, and
Yours
so
was
you'd
brown?
put this on and your arms are still sticking out. It made no fucking sense at all, but that's what we wore.
You know, I have a clothing story. So
Wait a minute.
I bought myself like this shirt one time that I thought was so cool, right? And this is why I love my dad, and probably why I don't really worry about the clothes I wear. And I got the sweatshirt, and it was Champs. I think was a big thing they sold in the mall, and it was sleeveless and it had a hood. So I put it on, and my dad walks out and was like, "What kind of moron wears a sweatshirt with no sleeves and a hood?" And just walks out the room. I was like, "God damn it,
Oh,
it's pretty
armpits.
stupid."
All right, so I found a feathery.
Oh my,
Well,
Oh, wow.
I don't even know what this is.
Wow.
fake dead animal of some sort.
Can I put it over my coat? There's like a lot of layers going on here.
It goes well with jean jackets.
Yeah,
This is so.
yeah. If you go to like a Viking revival,
Yeah, I
you
was gonna
got half the costume now.
Yeah, you just need a helmet with horns and
On a
you're
drum
there.
making weekend.
All right.
I bet Roger Daltrey had one.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
I
doubt.
figured it too. That just hit the fan. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
What was the candy bar that was they would do indescribably delicious? That was their catchphrase.
Every candy
Apparently,
bar.
those marketing people suck because none of us know the name.
Yeah.
That's
I think he has.
the result right there.
Exactly. I got the greatest idea, and then the company went straight down the toilet.
Well, my late father-in-law, because he was such a dry guy.
It was a segue.
My wife, yeah, she had it was Mounds or it was Mars or something, but it was indescribably delicious, so she has this t-shirt and she goes out, she's in junior high and she's all hot and comes out and, her old man takes one look at her and goes, false advertising.
Oh,
She never wore that shirt again.
So, was it a Mars bar?
Yeah, something from that company.
I
I can't
had
remember.
Mars bars were terrible.
Yeah, well,
Nougat.
that's why they.
What the hell is nougat?
nougat.
It's like
Nougat.
it's like filler. It's candy filler. Like less chocolate, more of this fucking crap.
And boogers with sugar? I don't know.
Basically,
Nougat's good,
I don't like. No, I'm not a fan.
but some people call it nugget.
Nugget,
Nugget.
I think.
We call it. Are you talking about nougat?
maybe.
No,
Knows
it's
what we're
new.
talking about.
Here it is nougat.
Of course it is nougat.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Because Americans speak really good, as you know.
Really good. Really good.
More gooder, and as a matter of fact, than many
The
places.
bestest.
Well, I'm just gonna have a chocolate.
Always with the candy, this one.
Yeah, I got to stop eating so much chocolate at night. It's getting bad.
Right.
I don't eat it much at like sweets at night, but I do like around 2:00. I have a little stash. 2:00 candies.
That's
Very
what I do.
gratifying.
Yeah, the only time I eat candy is around Halloween, and I always say, I'm not buying any candy. We don't get any trick-or-treaters. And then I think, we'll probably have a couple, and so I'll buy a couple bags. And yeah, we get 2 trick-or-treaters, and then we're stuck with all this candy. Somebody's got to eat it.
Knock. with it.
Trick
yeah.
or treating just doesn't happen here.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
well-
I
Like
mean,
it happens in small parts,
Yeah.
very small parts. But overall, if somebody knocked on my door on Halloween night, I'd probably answer the door. Who the fuck's at my door? Because I wouldn't realize.
You'd scare the shit out of them.
unfortunately, Halloween is going the way of redheads. You know, eventually it's just going to be gone.
Yeah, it's,
I don't.
That's the thing. Every year there are less. They say like one day there will be no more redheads.
Right.
Never heard that.
my family's done their part. Both my nephews are total gingers. So.
Right, because it's a gene that both have to. I
Yeah,
think,
it's
have,
a
right?
double recessive. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So
I remember
apparently
this
redheads
guy.
don't find other
Yeah,
redheads
remember
hot.
that?
Yeah, Stranglehold, Ted
Blue eyes
Nugent.
versus brown eyes. Yeah. Can we play a song?
No, absolutely
No,
not.
No promoting.
it's one of
new
these
music
song
here.
That's what
playing
we do
shows.
here.
Let somebody just fucking play a song.
All right.
No, it's all good.
Now, we could, but we've got Jade here. We got you. Why would we waste time with music?
Haircut on Jade.
What? Sorry.
No, I love being here. All right, so I'm going to promote tomorrow night, which is
Oh yeah.
my Friday night live hang. But I'm doing the whole show or most of the show for Vince Janella. It's his birthday tomorrow, April 4th, which is now today.
Vincy.
And Chris, you're going to
Who?
come on,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to premiere a gorgeous song of yours.
It's true.
Yeah.
He's going to do it. I finally made a video for my Rust song from last year. 'Cause
Yeah.
Really very speedy.
But it was awesome, though. Yeah, I mean, everybody put out their music for the albums and for the charity albums, and videos come later. And
I meant to get around to it. I didn't think it was going to take me a year, but here we are.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, these things happen, you know.
Yeah.
At the moment, I can't. I'm crippled with making music. Every time I try, doesn't happen. And you just go through these, and you got to be aware of it, and not get upset or not get worked up. And, I can't do it anymore. And if it's not feeling it, just don't fucking do it.
It's a wave and you ride it. You know, I'm
Yep.
reasonably productive right now, but that's not going to last forever, and I'll be okay with that whenever it dries up.
Yeah, well,
always comes back.
original songs to me always came in batches.
Yeah.
I would get like what, and then psh, and then I coast for a while, and then invariably something would bring me back, and I'd make a bunch more.
I think you have to have some time to feel something. And at the moment,
Yeah,
there just isn't a minute to go, I feel something. I can
That's
write
true,
a song
yeah.
about it.
yeah. Writing a
everything's
song
so-
is it's really about how you can process something and then put it back out. And if you don't have time to process shit, you just
Exactly.
it's very true.
Well, that's my
I'm biting my
experience
tongue
anyway.
because I try to get onto every single song that I'm feeling each week. But yeah, it's
You're a Terminator.
Yeah, pretty much.
You are a Terminator.
no, I get excited about it and I want to try. But when there's a bunch lined up at a time, I don't know what to attack at first. So sometimes I just come on here with Chris is dumb and say, "No, I love you guys." I'm just like, I'm fucking done practicing.
Yeah. Well, that is like the one thing we always talked about when we were going to do the show is like, there's a lot of shows about music. Like, we all do other stuff.
Stuff, yeah, everybody does.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the
Like me
human
and Jade
element.
play the same video games.
Mate, you
Right.
like Mad Max. If you like that, you like Mad Max.
No,
It was
I'll
one of those
definitely
games I saw for ages and was like, oh man, what if it's shit? I don't want to spend the $80, and then I got it for I think $4 on a sale on Steam.
Yeah, that's what you said. 2016.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds like $3 now.
But it was good. I was playing it every day till
I
it
have
had
to
to be
be-
finished.
Yeah, I have to be in a perfect headspace to get into playing a game. But yeah, when I do
When are you
get
ever
one,
there, Waka Waka?
huh?
When are you ever in that perfect headspace?
Oh, very rarely. I'm very rarely. Yeah.
Hey, let's say hi to Uncle Mitchy. Ooh,
I know we've been ignoring the chat. We're just
Dal.
hey,
him and his
Mitch.
sound effects. Mitch, you dirty, dirty man.
You know, I got to say, I was editing this stuff we filmed with Brad,
Yeah.
and when we were fishing, there was a whole bunch of clips where I've almost got a fish in, or Brad's almost got one in, and then it would jump off, and both of us would say, "Oh, it got off, it got off," and then finally, after all those takes, finally I went just like Laurie. Something got into the show, so
I know. I remember you doing that.
it was timing. It was very good.
That's awesome.
Timing is everything. Timing and phrasing, right?
Did you ever hook back up with Brad after like he ditched you hard?
Odd.
I mean, personally, did you ever talk to him and be like, "What the fuck, dude?" You like, because I fully understand, Jay, what you're saying. You want
He
a
left.
closure.
He left because he can't deal with the sadness of goodbye, and I get it. And like you know, at the end of the day, like we all want to have those little goodbyes and stuff, and it still happened on a very small degree. But I had planned to wrap up the video with him in the morning. That's what I was pissed off, that we could both sit down and say, "This is all the stuff we did. Thank you, everybody." So I had to shoot that today in a park by myself. So, but that's good because
you
I found a whole bunch of
for
stuff.
so long, and that was going to be the ending, and you freaking ditched.
But you just changed the ending. Anyway, look, I got my revenge. He ended up nearly dying in a snowstorm.
That's right.
It's all
You know. Well, we said the irony of him freezing to death in his car going, I was in Australia 4 days ago. Fuck me.
First thing Jay did when she heard, she went,
How is
Dude's
he
crazy. He's crazy. He's insane.
It's a little crazy.
He's just insane. He cannot walk at all, and just is like, "Let's go on a boat." It's like, all right, the worst possible thing for somebody with a fucked hip.
Let's drive in a snowstorm.
Yeah, fuck it. And he's going to be up on stage probably in a day. I think it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I think.
Doing a huge double gig, playing with 2 different bands in one night.
wow.
He's a wild man.
psychopath.
I commented on his post because it's like, "Oh, it's no age limit," and I go, "So you're not playing naked?" He's like,
No.
"But I was
Not
joking," and he goes,
Yeah.
"Oh no, Laurie, I'm not playing naked because of all this serious comment." I'm like, Brad,
I don't think he's doing any of the gigs naked. So yeah.
okay.
I just glanced at the time. I am going to have to say ciao for now. I got to go to bed.
6.
All right.
So it was good all seeing you all.
Dom, it's
but
great
I'm
seeing
gonna
you,
say
brother.
goodnight.
All right. And I will see you this weekend.
Yep.
Good to see you back next week as well too.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, I think I liked that. It felt good. Tuesday was getting rough. because
Sunday.
I couldn't. It was hard to relax, but it was like Sunday could just kind of ease out.
Yeah, so everybody watch for Dom. He's probably going to be doing pop-up streams on Sunday, playing his brand new guitar. And
Nice.
so,
I didn't get a chance to say anything, Dom. Guitar, pretty nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's
everybody
really
loves the
nice.
guitar.
I was when you first played it. I was in here. I was actually in the studio and had the monitors on and sat back and was like, "Fuck! All right, I got to put a patent on those fucking sound effects." Joking.
It's from listening to you, right? When I told
But
Chris
that
a long while
guitar
ago, I
sounds
was like,
amazing, man.
I'm not going to try to play better. I'm just going to try to make it sound more like Jade's guitar. 'Cause, like some of the reverbs you use are fantastic, you know. So.
But your guitar sounds so good, and the guitar's beautiful. It really
It's
is.
really pretty.
It made me go look at one straight away.
Yeah, they're nice, you know. They're
You
definitely nice.
influencer, you. Like, straight away, I'm like looking at the guitar. Going, what am I doing? I can't afford this.
yeah. I'd have to get a lot better to justify that guitar.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Well, you don't have to justify it. You owe it now.
Yeah, but now I have to honor it. Maybe.
Still here.
I don't know. Yeah, well, because we're talking about guitar.
Fucking long goodbyes.
Yeah. I am the exact opposite of Brad. I'll be here at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You know, you can't walk away
That's
from
the
good
time to find
conversation. I do have to go to bed, though.
Nah, let's stay up. Tell us another story. Nothing? No? All right.
Wait, there were a joke in there? I'm sorry, I was drifting. I'm sorry. I'm not respecting your jokes this evening. Maybe a little bit more. If I had a beer, there'd be no problem. So if I had 2 glasses of water and a kind of like a
Lori, get some beer delivered over there. You know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stalk Dom and figure out where he lives.
I will
Send over
DoorDash
beer.
you some beer.
There you go. I would take it. I would give it my address for that.
All right.
Yeah, see, there you go. Pole
Nope,
vault is
not
shaming
to
you.
He's like, I'll give him my address. Jade, let's
Dom's
talk
like,
about
for
dogs.
beer? Yes, why not?
I already give you my name. You know, I've already failed at the whole anonymity thing. So,
That's true.
although this could be my fake name.
I hope it is.
Wouldn't that be hysterical?
Well, you keep changing your YouTube name, so yeah.
Well, I just changed it to that because at least you have to go to my channel, like, to see it, you know, like, so at least it's not there all the time, kind of thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Me neither.
But you know, it's entertaining.
I tried to leave. You told me to stay. This is what you fucking get now.
You get what you ask for.
That's right.
Can we look
Wah,
at the chat? Like, I'm not even hosting this thing, but I feel bad that we're not looking at the chat.
I'm looking at the
No,
chat.
they're used to it.
Yeah.
They like this. They like this.
Well, I'm
They,
just
you
waiting
know,
for him to say something really interesting.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
they're not working hard enough.
Well, here's
Eric
guitar.
says, nice try, John Dominic.
Yeah. Did you
Not
see
this-
that? Right? Did I actually Did I post a picture when I made that post on my community tab, Chris?
I don't remember.
Because when I played that stupid video, when I played last Sunday, fucking John Dominic, fucking tap, tap, tap. You can't play my song, dick.
Oh,
Bastard,
really?
man. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Right? Jade got one.
He's an asshole. I believe that guy.
I have no idea.
Him and Don Henley, I think maybe are the same guy.
Oh, Don's a douche. Yeah. But I don't know the other person you're talking about.
John Dominic.
John
don't mess with-
Dominic,
don't
he's
play
a
his
douche.
songs.
Same as Henley.
Don't play his songs.
Yeah, you'll get a strike every friggin' time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Jade's face cracks me up every time.
Why?
Just the expressions. Why? Why?
What's going on?
What a
What's wrong with me face? It's me face.
You got a great face.
You want to see something funny?
Oh, see, here we go. Yes.
Oh,
But of course.
But of course.
I can't do it. Oh, hang on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I should kill on the internet. Ripped out of my
Schnicker.
brain. Oh. Let's silence.
Don't get Chris shut down.
I'm not gonna.
Don't be a Dwight.
Well, unlikely from Australia.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it full screen.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. Watch how beautiful this is. Hang on.
This is so AI.
It's not love, exciting and new. Come aboard.
That was not AI.
So here we are at
No.
the end of episode.
That was pretty good AI.
Can you back that up? That kind of looks like balloon boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, geez, he's really hit the beer hard. James got a little hefty on us.
That angle is awful. Look at Gary's
Absolutely.
back. Can we say that one more time?
Yeah, poor James has really let himself go.
That's what happens when you fall in love off a few alcoholic drinks.
Oh, God.
That's right. He just balloon up. Oh
All
my
right.
God.
I'm coming to Australia. You're not going to show it again?
No, you got to wait for the premiere tomorrow.
Okay. It was quick.
was-
If you guys missed it in the chat, wait for the premiere tomorrow.
Yep. Walk with me and Jade and Brad
Yeah.
and Goldacre and
It's sometime after Valerie. I don't even know what time anymore. It's going to
I
change
know,
again
that-
next
that-
week. So who cares? Like, just
the
our
time
clocks change
things
next week and
drives me nuts.
whatever.
Oh, shit. You're changing the clocks too? Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, it's our turn next week. So,
Now are you
yay.
you're springing forward
you go. No,
or falling back?
I
they're going to winter.
don't know. Whatever. I just know I'm going to be on later for Americans and earlier on same time for me.
All right. Well,
Well, I love it because when you guys get warmer than us, I get so jealous. And I'm like, all right, now us Americans are going into spring.
yep.
And you
Good day, bonfire.
Freeze your balls off. Yeah. Oh,
There's no
balls.
link yet, Gary. I'm actually uploading it right now. This is how late it's
Yeah.
been to get it all done and maintain the show and demos. And
Well, I feel you. This
Content.
show, the live stream, I didn't set up. I was watching the hockey game and I went, oh, yeah, I got to set up the stream in 2 hours. So, yeah. Poor DJ's like, I'll post the link when available. Well, yeah, 2 hours before the show. Sorry, DJ.
yeah, what can you do? You know,
God, I even set up my screen. My background's all naked.
Tom,
Yeah.
are you still here?
I am still here,
what's
yeah.
going on?
Oh, you kill me.
I thought that was a green screen you had
Fuck
behind
off
you,
already. No, I'm kidding.
and you've just taken a photo of your actual house and put it on a green screen.
He actually, yeah, he's got a great background.
Pete's done that before. It was very funny.
He did what?
Get that CD off the shelf, Pete. I actually can't.
That's a great coach.
Look, Laura, I still have the umbrella.
Oh, from G Maze when you're
You got all fancy.
girl drink that you have. Whatever you have. Yeah, I was like popping in and out of streams that night. I was videotaping, and yeah, he sent me a picture. He's like, "Oh, I have an umbrella for my drink, like you asked." So.
It was pretty classy.
Very
I was just amazed. I was pretty impressed. I had an umbrella, just that at
I was shocked.
hand.
I don't have that laying around.
All right, I am saying goodnight for sure. now.
Chinese food. You what?
Yeah, goodbye.
Bullshit.
Goodbye.
Nah,
No, don't leave.
Oh, shut the hell up.
there you go. He's gone.
Gone.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, now what are we going to talk about? Oh, Dom. That fucking guy.
What
Nah, it's great to have him on.
Guy.
It's great to have him back, and he's got his work a little more under control, and is now streaming again a little bit. So I missed him. He's my boy.
I know you guys are besties.
We kind of are. Look at the text between us, and it's pretty funny. Again, except when he gets confused and he sends from his computer, and so I'll respond, but then it doesn't go to his phone. It's just in his computer. So then he ignores me for 3 days, and I'm like, "You motherfucker!" And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. It went to my computer. I didn't see it." Like, okay, well, way to kill the conversation, Dom. Thanks,
People
bro.
don't check all their media all at once. I don't know.
No, he's the computer and his phone are not synced up. That one computer isn't. So,
Oh, that's weird.
well, it's Dom.
Weird.
Fucking
And Jay,
weird, honey.
I've been watching what you were telling me or about how I could share videos into the OBS, but haven't tried it yet. Why are you staring at me like that?
You're technology-wise, you're metalhead hippie with boobs. You know that, right?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
I'm a little more than that.
you got. Well, I'm just saying, you got the technology, but you don't use it.
No, I have it and I will learn it, but I have a million things going on.
Go and put the sound effect on. Reverb.
Should
Come on, I can see you looking at it. Go on, do it.
I think I know that one button.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, she's got reverb.
I can't.
Yep.
What is this do?
Wow.
Clapper.
Reverb
Okay.
in the house.
Progress, right? Progress.
Hey,
We'll
it's
take
all
it.
baby steps. All baby steps. Every little thing
Absolutely.
is a win, you know.
Well, I'm teasing her, but I reloaded OBS months ago, and I haven't even cracked it open because it just same thing. I just haven't had time to
Exactly.
start enhancing this show. And you know,
Yeah, the thing is, with OBS, you just got to get it set up, and once it's fully set, you spend all that time doing it, and it's a chore, but then it's done. And
Right.
then every time you load it up, it just does what it needs to do, and you have a method. Same with StreamYard, you know.
yeah.
It's a learning thing. And my daughter is Filmora Wondershare, which is how I do like all my videos. And people are like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Well, that's all I've done for 4 years. So you learn it, you work on it. So I
Yeah.
will work on new stuff as well.
Well, that's it. Most of the, if there's a video program, it's a lot of times they'll call it something different, but they can all do the things.
They kind of seem like they do. Yeah. You just need to find out where the
Yeah,
same-
pick one and learn it.
Yeah.
For me, it ended up being CapCut. I tried a couple of them, and I just landed on CapCut. And I've spent the time learning it, so I can do things with it now.
I can't be arsed. What is Zach Thong laughing about?
Who knows?
I don't know. Either.
Something.
I might be.
It's a secret.
But
Yeah.
it's a secret.
It's a secret legacy.
It's a secret laughing sect of people who just love it. So,
That's right.
When I was editing the video today, there was a bit where we're all drinking and your show was on in the background and you could hear out Costa go, I know where they're at, but I just don't want to say it.
Why does he have to?
I think we need to start a GoFundMe to help Costa.
Little.
And he's like,
Yeah, I thought he was Greek Orthodox, but now I'm thinking he's Greek autistic.
He's just Greek style, man. Oh my goodness.
God bless him.
you're great. We have your number.
I think it's funny. Hopefully it's become it's a joke now. So it's a meme now.
Yeah, it really is. It's taken on a life of its own.
Well, I told you when I invited him on the show that I was going to have you guys on live.
Yeah.
He's like, well, if they can't invite me in person, I guess I can be on your
Oh no.
show. He did. He's like, I guess I'll be on your panel instead.
Oh,
No, Costa, we love you. And we know.
Well, we couldn't even jump on properly. The internet was so poo there. So we couldn't even really
yeah, we got
stay
a
on
little bit
properly.
of you guys, but it was tough.
Yeah. We were having to use the city's free Wi-Fi.
Oh well, yeah, that's
Like,
never
Like
good.
even our own phone contracts wouldn't, our own SIM cards wouldn't connect. So
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Les.
it's a weird spot.
Well, I could hear you, but you were outside in this forest view
Yeah.
with the background.
Yeah, with
And I
the
had
background
the other
noise, that was the
7
challenging
other panel
thing.
members on, so I
Yeah,
felt so
that's the
bad.
thing.
I'm like, I don't know who to highlight.
Yeah.
Well,
We didn't
it was
get
the
much from
point of seeing you guys all together. That was the thing, and couldn't hear a whole lot of what you're doing, but that's all right. You guys were just being mates and having a pint, and so that was fun.
Yep, several points. It was cool.
Now, who was the other fella that joined you guys?
That's Cam. His name is Deep Gravity.
Deep Gravity. Yeah, that's it.
He's old school. He's been around, for a long time. started. I think I met him over at Pete's, and then he was on my channel. I've already hung out with him before in the past. So
Cool.
I knew there was a
got to see him.
fourth, but yeah. So that's cool.
I missed your show today with Pete Jade. What was that
It
about?
was very depressing.
Why?
It's very depressing. Well, we're talking a lot about this dead internet theory and AI and how much of AI is chatting to us on the internet.
Look at speaking of
currently-
devil, Chris.
Yeah, I was going to say you've summoned Pete.
Yeah, there is. So, but you know, at the end, we always try and put a positive spin on stuff because it's things can change. But just currently, the way the things are going, I don't know. Things are a little bit weird at the moment. 47% of interactions online are with bots. I don't know. Seems like we're starting to get outnumbered.
Yeah, well.
Not really a
You can
conspiracy.
find a
but,
balance between the reality and the AI. Like I did an AI
well, that's it.
short, and it got 3,000 likes. It's
Yeah,
AI,
that's depressing.
That's really depressing.
Yeah,
It got 2,000 likes in a day, but I think it's just because it was really quick. It's one of those things that it loops.
It could be
really
all
fast.
bots that are like.
I was going to say it was all bots that liked it because
'Cause
they have the
they-
code, right?
Well, they have a tendency to really like their own stuff at the moment because
Weird.
funny that like modeling a whole bunch of stuff on a bunch of people who congregate into communities. Who would have thought?
Well, you know what? I don't care. I don't care about the views. I think it's funny. If the bots are looking at me, whatever. This is what matters to me. is
Yeah,
us hanging
exactly.
out.
I'm not shitting on what you're doing. I'm just shitting on the way that
No, I
this
know.
has been
I know.
implemented as a worldwide thing.
Well, that's it. We can
Yeah.
all hang out together and,
Yeah.
enjoy
Oh,
each
well,
other until they kill us.
As Pete said, we came to the conclusion that people are awesome and bots can go suck a fat one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
And don't for people who don't get views or likes, don't fucking stress. Who cares? This is what matters, really.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Likes
I mean,
and
I don't know,
views.
like none of us are people who are getting $10 million from doing what we do, right?
None of that.
We're making
Look.
some money, and Jade and Pete, who do this for a living, yes, you absolutely want to make money because it's your living, but guys, I don't know. The number.
Don't expect to be rich. Just if I could pay my bills, that'd be nice. That's it.
That's it.
I don't want much.
Yeah.
But I didn't get
know
into
I
it.
love you.
None of us got into it for this shit to, to
No.
finance your fucking life. That's the thing. And if it does, it's kind of like, oh, really? All right. Well, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll speak directly to the people out there. Don't get your affirmation from the likes and the views and everything.
No.
Your affirmation comes from you're awesome. You did something. You put yourself out there. You were creative. That's it. You've won.
Yeah.
If somebody likes it in addition, all the better. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, everybody wants affirmation and likes, but
And you can get tied down to the whole thing of, but every piece of content I put out has to make money or has to. And even today with Brad's video, I got through the whole thing without a copyright. So there's no copyright in there. And then I've got to use that joke at the end of Brad walking up the hallway with the Incredible Hulk music, don't I? Because
Yes.
you did.
I have,
You did that today?
You
of course, I
to.
have to. I don't give a shit if the writer gets that money for whatever little money it's going to be.
No.
That joke has to be in
Has
the
to
fucking
be in
video.
there.
It's the close of the whole show.
Yeah. Would have been bitterly
Well,
disappointed.
it's funny, Jade, every time I
Absolutely.
go into StreamYard for my next live show, I delete all the videos I had from the previous week because I'll
Sure.
get confused. But I
Yeah.
kept yours, but it was the Benny Hill one though.
The
I'm like,
Benny Hill.
I go, I have to keep yours and I have to keep Russ's,
Yeah.
which was the winner. So those are always going to be in my StreamYard. But yeah,
Yeah. We put so much work into that shot. It had to come shot.
Thank
I directed him so hard. I was like, wait till I'm filming. Now, raise your arm as you walk through the door.
you told him that.
I was like, I even told him the music I could hear in my head. I'm like, the Incredible Hulk music when he's at the end and he's taking the clothes off the clothesline. Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
It had to be that. It's so sad.
Yeah, the
was
sad
perfect.
piano.
I think it's called The Walking Man. The
See,
Walking
I
Man.
love that show. I didn't watch Three's Company. I watched The Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno and Bill
Well,
Bixby.
this company I think came a lot later than the Hulk, if I remember.
I don't know, and I don't care. I love the Hulk. That's
The
a
Hulk
great
was
TV show.
amazing.
I did
Yep.
too. I used to get scared though. His eyes would get all blue.
When his eyes would go.
Don't make me angry.
It was so before its time, you know.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a robotic noise though?
No, that you're thinking of Steve Austin, the $6 million man.
$6 million man.
We can
The Hulk
rebuild
was
him,
just that. It was
make
like
him
that.
better than he was, faster, stronger.
The Hulk, it was just this sound. It'd be like, and then his eyes would look up and you'd be like, what the fuck? And his
Don't
shirt
make
would
me
rip.
angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, Mr. McGee. Was that his name, Mr. McGee? I think so.
But then when he calmed down, you like felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Like he started going from scary to like his face is coming down, and
I mean, he had to leave a lot of towns too. Like every episode is like
Yeah.
2 days.
And there's the piano guy going, well, there he goes again.
Yeah.
He's out.
Somebody keeps taking clothes from my clothesline every 2 days.
I loved Wonder Woman. She was my hero. I don't know how she spun around that quick. And all of a sudden, she's like in this outfit. Wonder Woman.
I'm,
was awesome.
I'm just baffled that you haven't done anything like that in one of your videos.
Well, fuck, I'm going to do that now. I want to do a
You
Wonder Woman.
should
Yeah.
Yes, and do the
Well,
spin and
do the spin, but you
There's so
speed
much
it up.
AI now that I could do that. I
Like,
couldn't do it on my own.
Absolutely.
speed it up really fast, and then when it stops, get Robbie Stingle to be standing there instead.
In the bustier, please.
Exactly, in the
because-
whole Wonder Woman outfit, and have him with a gong. Ah!
Stop it.
Perfect.
I like where your brain went there, Jade.
Comedy first, always.
Always. Always go for the laugh.
And that, yeah,
I will do something like that, but with Jade at the end.
awesome. I think I've got one of those costumes somewhere.
I'm sure you do. The
And I've got a
underneath-
Batman one.
Yeah, you've got a lot of costumes, so
I do like my costume. See, you were talking about your video clip the other day, a little while ago, not finishing it, taking a year.
Yeah.
I still have all those costumes from that big adventurous clip I was going to make for that clown song, you know? Still not finished. I've got all the video clips still.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I'm just a failure when it comes down to getting things done.
No, no.
well, I had a vision for how I was going to do it, and I got partway through it, and I went, "Not shit. I'm not doing that." So I scrapped all of it and went out and found things that I felt fit the song better and were better for the message, and ended up and I'm like barely in it. I like sing one little part and strum my guitar, but it's all just the music and the kids, and I think it works.
Hi, G-May.
Hey, he's back. He's a meditator.
I'm coming off a 5-hour. I can't even read. I'm coming off a 5-hour edit
Sesh.
workshop.
What's up?
Yeah, sounds good. We did play you, but you didn't hear it because you were video editing.
Yes. Well, I'm going to go.
Yeah,
And
I was going first.
yeah. Wait.
because I think I'm uploading this video. It's taking a lot of my bandwidth. It's how much? 110 gigabyte video. Yay!
Yikes. That's big.
That's when you upload 4K. Fucking walk with me.
Yeah,
The joy.
Can't wait for that one. And Hoy. And Hoy.
You know what's really shitty too? Like, I don't know if you know this. When you put all this work into a video like Walk With Me, it's 4K, 60 frames, super high end. You upload it, up to 200 gig, and it processes and sometimes can take 7 hours to process that video because it's so big. When you premiere it, they don't even play it in 4K. The maximum resolution is 1080p. And then once it's been premiered, then it's automatically 4K. So on the replay, it's 4K.
Oh, I didn't know
That has got to be the fucking stupidest shit I've ever fucking
I
heard.
know I
no
can
sense.
choose resolution, and when somebody says
Yes.
in their description it's 4K, I automatically, I go in there and I'm like, okay, I'm going to hit 4K.
But
It's not-
premieres, they won't allow you, the highest they'll allow you to go up to on a premiere is 1080p.
Damn.
It's very frustrating as a content creator to put all that work in and
Absolutely.
say, all right, everyone's here for the premiere, and you fucking cut it down to 1080p. So it's
Garbage. But in answer to your question, Pete, no, we have not. And I sent you an email early in the week inviting you to do exactly that and talking about potential dates that we could do it. If you didn't get that email for some reason, let me know. And yeah, let's make that happen.
good choice. Pete loves to talk.
Well, I've been known to chat a little bit too, so this could work really well.
Pete's a great talker. And yeah,
He
Chris,
is.
you could come on my Aussie night, but it was all about Australians.
That's right. I stepped back and said, I'm not going to come on and do a crappy Aussie.
You're beautiful.
I thought Juan the janitor might show up, but he didn't either. So
Oh, man. That would Pete's just written there, quiet Jade, or they'll add 4K premiere tier to your month. That would not surprise me, YouTube.
yeah,
What's a
sounds-
premiere in 4K and only an extra $5 to your premium account? Fuck off.
Yeah.
All right. Lovely
All
to
right,
see you
fuck
both.
off.
Lovely to see you all.
Thanks for stopping in, Jade.
Getting the fuck out of here.
Good night, Jay.
Beat it. And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
For a
the
walk with me.
human centipede of entertainment. Goodbye now.
So rotten. Bye.
Ooh,
I feel like it's New Year's Eve, and I'm like, I gotta get off. Oh God, I gotta get off too. Oh, that was me. She's great.
Oh, always great having Jade on.
And
She's
here I am.
awesome.
I don't want to be the last one here with you.
Well, you're going to be the last one because we're going to shut down the show. It's
Yeah.
been great. Here's what we're going to play. We're going to play a me and you. Since you and me are here,
fun.
let's do it. So everybody in the chat, Jade, G. May, Gary Hubbs, Bonfire, Dogpaw, Pole Vault, and the cast of thousands, Unshackled Spirit, Sal, everybody that's still with us, thanks for hanging out tonight. It's great having you, Pete Johns. You and I will talk. We'll talk, Pete Johns, and we'll get that arranged. And until then, until tomorrow on Lori's show, on behalf of Lori, we bid you adieu, and we're going to play a song that Lori and I did together here recently. How about this one?
Oh yeah. Good night, Chris. Thank you.
Good night.
See you tomorrow night.